bit here. There, that's a little better. Old Wilson Chandler's going to be watching from home because the whole family's got the vid.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
He messaged me to tell me.
Oh, we were a little early. About 5 minutes early.
Yeah, I guess I can put my beer on the floor. I don't have to worry about
Sniff and blow suck
I don't
first
have to worry
in.
about Buddy taking it out anymore.
Sniff and blow. I think
Sniff
it's
and
kind
blow.
of been a while, hasn't
You get the award, Sniff and Blow. You're the first
it?
one.
First one in.
Jason, you're second. Wilson, you're slacking. You're home and you're slacking. You're only third. What's up, Lee? Josh. Holy shit, they're flying now.
We got a John.
Kyle O. Uncle Andy, let's hear it. Kyle O. Are you new? Kyle O. I don't recognize that one from previous ones. All right, hey, we're safe. We got at least part of the priests then.
Yeah.
Remember, we usually get
We
multiple
get all the
priests.
Priests.
Jamie Castillo, what's up? Florida Joe.
Yee.
Rodney Buchanan. Good evening from Western North Carolina.
There's nothing.
Egg Wild, what's up? Truman Hunter. Keith Robinson, what's up?
Damn.
Kevin Richards, you're early.
Ding, ding, ding.
7 or 8 minutes. Dustin Parsons, what's up? Jay, what's up? Derek Mazur, good evening here in Michigan. They're blocking the bridges. It's great. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Derek Mazur, are you new? Because that name sounds new too. Betty Swain, what's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the Michigan feller?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds new.
Mike Tomley, Kyle O, Kyle S. Oh, Jay's son. Okay. That's who. Well, when you put O, I didn't, you know.
There we go.
Tom Anderson.
Not that time.
Hope I saved at least one cookie for Jimmy. I got one bag in the freezer because I couldn't eat them all at once, so I put them in the freezer.
Yeah, I see on there. Oh, these are good, but the damn.
Why was I supposed to give him any?
Way cooler if you fucking did. You think I'm getting cookies made at my house? Fuck no.
Well, maybe I'll give him a few then.
The crumbs all in his beard. Oh, these are fucking great. Yeah.
Roxanne, what's up? Mike Libetro. Josh Wellner with the Go Canada flags.
Hell yeah, go Canada.
Fringe Minority 2022. Now you know who that is.
Fringe minority.
That's fucking Mad Swifts with another one of his names.
Another one. When he get kicked out to the Canadian.
He changes names about every week, I
It's still
think.
fucking Mad Swiss with the picture.
That's right. We still, the Mad Swiss with that picture, that's always going to be. Eric DeGroat, what's up? Sniff and blow, you retracted whatever you said.
Or somebody.
Roxanne's telling everybody to hit the thumbs up.
Yee!
Michigan Fireman, what's up?
Which basically algorithms.
Oh, we got more priests in. Sierra Priest, more priests joining the clergy. There you go.
We will be truly blessed.
We are just going to be truly blessed before the night's out. See, this is what makes these live streams better. We know we're blessed with all the priests that show up. Now, if somebody shows up with the last name Rabbi, it's going to get really interesting.
Oh, fuck. Priest and a rabbi. A priest and a rabbi walking on a bar. What?
Raymond Simmons, what's up? James Pittman, what's up, old timer?
Hey now.
Mike Blake, one of the people I can never answer back to on Instagram because between him and Heather, they're always in some sort of Instagram trouble, and the little thing comes up and says, you cannot reply to this person because they have been spreading misinformation.
Yeah, fucking misinformation.
Oh, you got Kyle signed up, Jay? All right.
Yeah, look at that. See, I'm using the hash tray.
What's up, Martin?
This time for you.
Renee Wheatfield, or Whitefield, however you say it. IH guy, what's up? From Ontario.
All things in Ontario.
Is it?
Didn't Ontario?
Which one's the one that just had their...
Isn't there 4 provinces that caved to the
Well,
truckers?
one of the leaders in one of the places up there, was it Ontario, wherever, that just made it a fucking emergency or something so that they can be able to try to arrest these people and drag their rigs away. It's one of your places up in Canada. I can't remember which one.
About that just before I left, because I was looking on the YouTube and InstaFace before I came over.
All right, Tom says he'll send me some more cookies and give a bag to Jimmy.
Yee. I'll eat them sons of
Brian Cater, what's up?
Fat gut.
Jackie, what's up? 100% behind truckers in Canada. Time for the movement. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Dawson Harris.
I heard rumor of it going to L.A., but they better get their shit together if they're gonna make it there by the Super
Michigan farmer says, "Hey Joe, where's my crack pipe?"
Yeah. $30 million of our money. 30 million tax-paying dollars.
Because we need equity in crack smoking.
How in the fuck? What the fuck? Kind of upside down fucking bullshit town. I mean, I thought it was like a joke. The first time I read that, it was like, I had to look to see who shared it, because I'm on a bunch of those pages on the InstaFace where it's like a fucking, it's like a joke.
Truman's
And it wasn't a fucking joke.
Chatham too.
$30 million. Hunter must be super proud. He's got to be standing right in line, doesn't he? I mean, what the fuck?
I'm just a little baffled of how it wasn't equal crack smoking or something.
yeah,
I mean,
I thought
your
people-
crack pipe is nicer than mine. I'm just.
White people's crack pipes
Yeah.
are better than the black folks'
I mean-
crack pipes, so the government has to supplement.
Is the white people's crack pipe store nicer than the black people's crack pipe store? I don't understand, Joe. Explain it to me.
I just watched the InstaFace video that was live. The guy recorded it live from New York City. He poked his head into, I think it was a fucking shelter, or maybe it was a spot where you could go smoke up. And he's like, let me get this straight. I can't come in here and get a fucking hot meal, but I can come in here and fucking smoke crack without a fucking vaccine passport. Got it. Cool.
All right, Joe Bosnajak. I probably murdered your name, but I'm sorry. I just came back from Ottawa, and I'm going back after your podcast to communists.
Hell yeah. Well, not
you-
the part with communists.
Well, you
but
should play it for them.
Yeah.
While you're all there.
we are with the Canadian truckers. Fuck yeah.
Mike
I got
says he
some
does.
shit to talk about the fucking police too, because I've been
Mike-
seeing video after video. It's been pissing me the fuck off.
Mike Blake deleted his Instagram account to come back in a few days.
Just change your name like Swiss does, like every month. It'd be fine.
Kyle remembers when he used to tell him, "Don't grow up to be a farmer." That's right. Gary Zabinski, good evening. That name sounds new too. Stacy Pasco, what's up? Kevin and I got kicked out of my township meeting regarding potential solar farms Monday because we wouldn't wear a mask. Well, if it's here in New York, you don't have to wear one anymore, apparently, other than on planes, trains, hospitals,
And fucking
the
schools.
fucking schools.
So why? Why is that? Why are those places more deadly than any other? Like,
All because the fiscal officer was having back surgery this week and they didn't want him catching COVID. So all 80 people crammed into the little room were forced to wear a mask. See, this is the part
They
where I
don't
have an
fucking do
issue
nothing.
with this. This is where I have an issue with this, though. This whole bullshit about you're doing it for your neighbor. Let me make things perfectly clear. I ain't doing a fucking thing for him. I ain't doing a fucking thing for any of you. I'm taking care of myself and my family like he should take care of his, and you all should take care of yours. I shouldn't tell you how to take care of yours. You shouldn't tell me how to take care of mine. But do you hear their bullshit they're talking about now about how the mask is a one-way mask? The fucking science, are you listening, Mark Medoffrey? All the bullshit common sense things? There isn't a fucking lick of common sense to all of this.
cloth
The
masks
science
don't
didn't
fucking
change.
work. The
What
CDC
changed is the politicians because they want to get reelected.
Yay, isn't that funny? Midterms coming up soon. So now we're all fucking giving back our God-given rights for, one little bit at a time to make the
what's your
sheeple fucking
sweatshirt?
feel good.
Let's go, okay.
Let's go fucking Brandon.
Because Joe Sousa just said, "Love Jimmy's sweatshirt."
Fuck yeah, let's go fucking Brandon. Fucking dinosaur.
Scruffy, what's
geezer,
up?
Fuck. Did you see I don't know if it was out of context. I'm hoping it was.
What's up, Murphy?
I seen a video of that fucking dinosaur saying that we're gonna drag Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell. Last I knew, that fucker was dead already.
Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about halftime anyhow. Craig Smith
He was
is
the
in.
vice president when he fucking killed him.
Yeah, but his pudding has gotten thicker
Oh, my
since
God.
then in his brain.
What a fucking.
Roxanne wants a new crack pipe so she can take up smoking crack.
I really recommend not. Especially since the government's giving it away. You know it's gonna be shit anyway.
Martin Caraco says, "Crack me up." Mark Calmer, what's up?
Joke.
Oh,
I can't. I just can't anymore. Everything is a fucking joke.
Exactly, Jackie. Mask mandates are not enough. Time for all of them to go.
Yeah.
Well, okay, for those that live around here, the car show at the On Center there in Syracuse, which started yesterday through this weekend, the advertisements for it earlier this week where you had to have your passport or a negative test within so many hours, blah, blah, blah. Well, now the commercials on the TV, that's all gone because, you know, the mandates dropped. But at the farm show, which is at the end of this month, 24th, 25th, 26th, I think, it's Thursday, Friday, whatever the last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are, they never had those commercials because they knew the fucking farmers would go, fuck you, we just ain't gonna come to it then. Yeah.
You wanna make some money or don't you?
Yeah. All right, Murphy put up Dr. Jimmy's
Murph!
channel.
How the hell are you, Murph? It's been a while. Huh? We ain't heard from him in a while.
Well, Murphy emailed me last month and he had a death in the family.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yeah,
that's why he wasn't with us last time.
Sorry to hear that, Murph. That's fucking, it's never fun.
Exactly, Mike. Other people's health is not my issue. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and purposely.
It's not the fucking government's business.
First of all, if I'm sick, okay, first of all, I don't like people to start with. I'm not a people person. So if I'm sick, I sure as the fuck ain't going out in public because I don't like you to start with, so I like you less when I'm sick. So that's the way everybody should be. You're sick, stay the fuck home. Get well, 2 or 3 days, whatever, then go back to whatever you were doing. So it's not my responsibility to worry about your health. I'm sorry, it's just not. Does that sound cruel? No, that's reality. I don't live in the fucking utopia that the left lives in.
Yeah, did you see the new fucking psycho that the fossils appointing for the energy?
No, God, that
fucking thing
yeah.
identifies as they, them, and whatever the fuck, and what?
Where's that fucking
What the fuck?
SM or whatever it's called?
SBDSM?
Clothing and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Roxanne Green says her daughter went in for gallbladder surgery and got the vid. Woohoo, she's just fine, and so is everyone else. Well, you know, most people,
I've already had it.
when they go into the hospital, that you have to be tested anyhow. So here, I wasn't going to get on this kick early, but I will. I don't know. Jimmy says we have 0 in. We have 112.
Holy shit.
Your number counts when it wants to.
I bet you if we back out of it and come back in, I think it's because I started.
So we get the emails every day, like I've told you before, being on the legislature, from our health department. So I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I scrutinize it probably more than others.
No.
And like today we had, 3 deaths and 3 county residents who died. A person in their 90s, person in their 80s, person in their 60s. So it caught my eye the other day, like on Tuesday or so. I went back 2-3 days, and there was one person, because they list the age groups, in the 90s, they were vaccinated. Then on Wednesday, it was one person in the 90s hospitalized, they were vaccinated. Then yesterday, there was one person in their 90s unvaccinated in the hospital. And then today, we heard that one person in their 90s died. Supposedly, with the vid, as they put it. This person passed away and the way they always word it is this person passed away and they had tested positive and due to the privacy for the family, which I get that, but explain to me how 2-3 days ago there was one person vaccinated, unvaccinated, dead.
Yeah.
So did the vaccinated person get better and leave the hospital? Did the vaccinated person die? Did the unvaccinated person go to the hospital yesterday for something else, get tested like they all have to, and they tested positive, sick or not, and they died from whatever else they went into the hospital for? So now they are called a COVID death. Give us the real fucking numbers so people can do their own self-educated decisions.
Because
that's what pisses me off.
You can't get fucking real numbers anywhere else. You sure as fuck ain't gonna get it from the lamestream media. That's for goddamn.
Because you're not telling us a name. You're not giving up privacy by telling us the truth.
Give me a fucking name.
You're just being transparent, which we're not, because it doesn't fit the narrative going on right now. Because I'll tell you, I can show you every fucking email just from this last week where there's 12 hospitalized, 10 of them are vaccinated. 10 hospitalized, 1 of them are vaccinated. 9 hospitalized, 1 of them are vaccinated. Now after the 9, we now have 6 because 3 died. 1 of them are unvaccinated. So the majority of the hospitalizations lately, overwhelmingly the past few months, have been the vaccinated, which never should have happened according to the narrative of get the dart, get your life back. That's the only way you won't get sick or end up in the hospital. So fact check that, screw tube, because it is a fucking fact. Because Heather, you sent me the stuff from California, which shows the same thing. We're not an anomaly here in Cuba County. That's what's happening and all over. And like I told you last month, when I show people that, oh, you're lying. That's not what the news says.
Because the fucking news is lying to you.
It's fucking mind-blowing. They've got people brainwashed and they're lying to them.
Why do you think Joe Rogan is fucking smashing every fucking news outlet out there? Because he's not bought and paid for by anyone. That's why podcasts are through the fucking roof now. Everyone's listening and watching podcasts because they're not bought and paid for by some fucking big tech fucking cocksuckers pushing their fucking narrative. CNN sponsored by Pfizer. ABC sponsored by Pfizer. Wake the fuck up! They're fucking feeding you a story.
Gary Suma, are you new? Because that name sounds new too. Remember, I'm getting old. My memory sucks. Did you hear that? You hear that? Worried that the trucker convoy is going to block the Super Bowl, so they're beefing up security?
I fucking hope so.
But all the burning and looting was fine. Exactly.
That's fine.
Recently
Look at
here.
Go Fuck Me page.
Yeah, exactly. In the past week here, there was a letter to the editor in our local rag here. You know, we should ask the local GOP. Well, I'm not a GOP anymore, fuckers, because I switched to no party because the Republican Party sucks almost as bad as the Democratic Party. But anyways, the letter was, we should ask our local representatives what they feel about the January 6th insurrection. Well, how about we ask the fucking Democrats how they felt about the whole fucking 2020 of burning, looting, and murdering?
Yeah. Well,
we don't do that because that was the summer of love. that all had a reason for it.
Chance Chop fucking establishment out there in Seattle, that just turned out fucking roses now, didn't it? That was fine. Did you see the police running in there and stealing their fucking food and their gasoline?
Yeah.
Huh? Were they running in there with fucking SWAT trucks and shit? I just seen a clip in France. They're sending in the fucking SWAT trucks, armored vehicles. They're sending in against people that are basically protesting for their God-given fucking rights. What the fuck?
Adam Nolan, what's up? Or Nowland, however you pronounce it.
Nolan?
Nowland. Nowland.
Adam Nolan, that'd be broadside.
Tom Hoff, our riding sucks now. We've gone from having great riding last weekend to probably not even being able to go out this weekend because we've been 40s, we've had on and off rain.
You want to go ice riding.
It's fucking horrible.
16 with frozen mud everywhere.
Jeremy Langanke, what's up?
Ding, 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 ding.
Fuckers have all got to get easier names to pronounce. That's all I can say. Like Bob Smith. Now, Bob Smith, there's an easy name to pronounce. Bob Smith. The communist city of Ottawa declared a state of emergency. Also, province of Ontario government declares. That's who it was. Okay, Ottawa. I couldn't remember. I saw it earlier.
The capital where they're all from.
Now they want to drag trucks away and all this. And now they're bitching about how Ford and GM and Toyota and all them had to shut their plants down because of the bridge between Detroit and Canada has been blocked off for 4 days now. And,
oh, no.
You know, I loved how that guy from, I think it was your guy from Ottawa there, whatever you call him, you fuckers have got so many names for people up there. I don't know, he's like the mayor or whatever of Ottawa, and he's like, well, this is, you cannot close off people's right to move and commerce and blah, 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 and all this. Isn't that what the fucking lockdowns did?
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, isn't that what a lockdown was
I
all
fucking
about?
like it, asshole. Fuck you.
Is it all common sense stuff, Mark? Tell me. Oh, and TT, are you here, TT? The new guy that wanted to make shit comments?
Let's conversate there.
Yeah.
Fucking, what did he say? You smelled like
I smelled like a trumper.
Well, you smell like a cuckold cunt. How's that? Fucking idiots. You can't see it now. I can't help you, and I don't give a fuck about making new friends, so go fuck yourself.
Ag Wild said those crack pipes are laced with vaccine. Hey, you never know.
Probably. Fucking joke. What is up with these
fucking fringe? Our buddy Mad Swiss. I'm sorry to say this. Osama isn't dead. He was president for 8 years before Trump.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Well, maybe Biden is dragging him to the gates of hell. Then that'd be cool. There's another fucking POS that needs to go.
See, this is what doesn't make sense, Joe. Joe Bosnajak. I hope I'm getting it right. Joe Boss. That's what we're calling you for now on. Joe Boss. In Ottawa, you can go to Tim Hortons without a mask. A fancy restaurant that's packed without a mask. The rest of that, the province has to wear a mask, and 50% allowed in restaurants. So that's the stupid part too. That like here in New York, our piece of shit Hochul, you know,
Told you.
they like to. It's all in wording, folks. It's kind of like our emails we get from the health department. You know, 9 people hospitalized, 1 unvaccinated in parentheses. Are you trying to like jump that out at somebody instead of saying 8 vaccinated?
Look.
What am I looking at?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that.
So she comes out and says, okay, you know, the mask mandate's lifted for, you know, general public and going into stores and stuff like that. But each county can make their own decision, she says, and you businesses can still make people wear a mask or show their vax card if you want to. Go ahead. Because when I walk up to your fucking door and you say you got your passport or you need to put a mask on, exactly. Fuck you, I'll go to the next business. My
blinker on.
And after about a month, you'll be fucking crying to get people into your place, and then you'll drop the bullshit. But those same people can go somewhere else. That's my whole point. So the vid's here, but it's not here. It's over in that store, but it's not in that store. This restaurant, but not that restaurant. This school in this state, but not this school in this state.
What the fuck?
Because there's states that have dropped it in schools. So the vid, it's not different variants anymore. It's different state variants, apparently.
It's the most intelligent.
It's a blue vid or a red vid or something.
Yep. It's the most intelligent fucking virus ever fucking known to man. You know? Like, I don't care what fucking side of the aisle you're on. Just fucking stop for 2 seconds, take a breath, and look at just their fucking bullshit rules.
Use an ounce of common sense.
Tell me that it has absolutely nothing to do with politics and everything to do with your fucking health.
Politics,
if you tell me
power,
that it
and
has
money.
to do with my fucking health, I can't fucking help you. You're a fucking idiot. You have swallowed all their bullshit and are just blind to any type of common sense. What the fuck soever?
Yeah. Mark Comer, how well did it showing papers work out for the Jews?
Yeah, show their papers all the way to the fucking trains, didn't they? What the fuck?
Robert Bates, what's up?
Here's the other thing I don't understand. So
You're in my next video, Robert. Sunday morning.
2 fucking years ago, the CDC said to do this, and the fucking WHO said to do this, and Lord Fauci, said to do this and do that, and everybody fucking did it, right? All these businesses, and everybody did the whole fucking deal. Now, 2 years later into this fucker, and the CDC comes out and says, well, the cloth masks really don't do nothing. You read Lord Fauci's fucking emails, and he admitted that the fucking cloth masks don't fucking do nothing. But now we're not listening to him, right? So for 1 year and 3/4, almost 2 fucking years, we had to wait with bated breath and what the fuck these assholes were fucking saying. But now if they're not going along with the narrative, oh no, we're just gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna keep doing it.
Bork needs more beer to get drunk for this.
Motherfuckers. What the fuck?
But stop and think about it. Now, Lord Fucky, the CDC, and the WHO, the WHO, all are saying different things. They can't even get together anymore. The little college professor bitch there that runs the CDC now, we still recommend masks for everybody, everywheres. You know,
just said the cloth masks don't do anything.
The WHO has been saying all along, no, don't. We're not with you on the booster thing. We're not with you on the children thing. Look at Pfizer. They've just now pulled back on asking the FDA for approval for the 4-month to 5-year-olds because it wasn't working out so good in their trials.
All the fucking mammals died!
It wasn't working out so good in their trials, what they were seeing. I mean, come on, folks. All I ever asked is, like I said, you be you, I'll be me. You want to line up for your 12th booster, go for it. You want to wear a fucking face diaper, go for it. But
Pfizer subscription.
It's your decision. Use some common sense. Did you see the fucking pantyhose study? A pantyhose study. Putting pantyhose over your fucking head and then a mask will help your mask seal. They used to rob fucking banks with pantyhoses on.
I'm telling you what, the first person
That was a study.
The first person I see doing that, I usually I'm pretty good with people. I just kind of give them a weird look, and I move along with my fucking day. But if I see some fucktard walking around with fucking pantyhose on their fucking head, with a fucking face diaper over top of it, I will fucking lose my fucking mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know they're handing out N95s at the Super Bowl, don't you? Mm-hmm. So here's a little fun fact. I watched some NASCAR, if you can't fucking already tell, right? So last weekend, they had to clash at the same Coliseum, the NASCAR clash, in the LA Coliseum. They got Fox, Fox was there broadcasting the whole thing. They're paying in the fucking crowd. Maybe 1% out of the 50,000 people that were there were wearing a face diaper. No NASCAR official, no NASCAR teams were fucking wearing them. None of the announcers were fucking wearing them. None of the concert people or whatever, the cheerleaders, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the halftime show was fucking wearing it. Let's see what happens this Sunday during the fucking Super Bowl with the NFL. I'm just curious. Especially since one of my customers that was looking to get tickets to go to the place at the tune of $5,200 fucking dollars a piece.
Fuck that.
Have been told that they're going to literally be handing out N95s as you walk in, and there's going to be masked police walking around.
And the reason why is because he loves NASCAR. I used to watch.
Let's go, Brandon!
I used to watch some NASCAR, but I pretty much stopped because of the whole fucking Bubba Wallace bullshit. And NASCAR's still pushing that same fucking narrative bullshit. But the Super Bowl is the number one.
Not as much as your fucking football bullshit.
The Super Bowl is the number one watched sporting event ever, every year. So that's why they're going to do it, because they're going to have the most people watching.
Oh, yeah.
So they want to make sure they're all diapered up and whatnot. It's fucking bullshit.
Even though NASCAR's broadcast was up 168% from last year's clash. So there was a fuck ton of people that watched that race.
But how about the fucking Olympics?
0.
Haven't turned it on once.
Have you heard about the fucking the Olympic?
What's up, Aaron Cody?
The athletes that are getting fucking wrangled up into quarantine camps and shit like that.
Yeah. Most of them aren't Chinese. Because they want the Chinese to win.
What was it the fucking, I can't remember what country it was. They posted a picture of their room. Is basically it was like water was pouring out of every orifice that was in the ceiling. The lights, the fucking smoke detectors.
Joe Boss, if this is true, this is real bullshit. Cops took the cans of diesel. Yep. The judge ordered them to give it back, and they came back with water in the diesel. What the fuck? I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt it, but that's fucking bullshit.
That was what I was gonna get to. Now I backed the blue, that fucking whole thing, whatever. I backed the blue that fucking backed me because that's my fucking tax dollars. And I see these videos from Ottawa, these fucking cocksuckers stealing diesel fuel that they didn't pay for, that's not their fucking jerry can. Where's the fucking law saying that you can't fuel up a truck in the middle of the fucking city? Is there a law? Like, what the fuck? I'm seeing videos of NYPD cops dragging a fucking individual in a wheelchair out of an establishment because he doesn't have his vaccine card. But meanwhile, there's criminals running rampant in that fucking shithole, doing whatever the fuck they want, now getting their government fucking crack. Do your fucking real job. But instead, you're like a little fucking pawn of the thems and theys.
Yes, Joe Boss, I saw that. Cops
that makes you a fucking scumbag.
I saw a woman who put an Instagram post up of a female cop knocking on her door. She answered, handing her a fucking pamphlet.
Yeah, on how to peacefully protest.
About protesting, because they're tracking their fucking social media.
Yep.
Kind of like the fucking pieces of shit around here, the Democrats and the local rag who wants to track everything I do so they can try and cancel me like they've been
But big
trying.
tech and government don't work together.
Yeah.
The Republicans are all about getting, hammering on big tech. Fuck you.
Gus
You're in bed with
what's
them
up?
too, you cocksuckers. Fuck the Republicans and fuck the Democrats. They're all in bed with fucking big tech.
Arthur Ferreira, what's up?
Here's a good watch. Y'all get on the Joey Rogan show and check out the episode where he had Rob Epstein, not related. Guy's super nerd. Half the stuff that's coming out of his jaw I couldn't quite grasp. But what I did grasp and what I did hear from him, that Google has so much power they can sway a fucking election to 70 to 80 fucking percent. Let that sink in for a second.
Carl!
70 to 80 fucking percent. So during the 16 election, and he even admitted that he was a Hillary supporter, you could not Google anything negative about Hillary Clinton in 2016.
178, 90 thumbs up. Go ahead, folks, get the thumbs up.
But you could get a fucking book on Trump, right? And this guy's like super nerd, crunches numbers all the fucking time. And he's like, you would not believe how many decisions were made just because of that, and Google exactly knew what the fuck they were doing.
Eric Thalen, what's up? Brendan Berry, I'm new and happy as hell to find some true Americans. Well, glad you came along, Brendan. Then there's Carl, perfect Carl for this live this week. Bullshit.
Donde está pantalones? That's all I know. That's from
Janice Farms, which is just south of us here. Grumpy had just turned in. Hey, you know what's nuts? 100,000 truckers and people and not one window broken or one person hurt.
Funny,
Exactly.
right? Weird.
Exactly.
I haven't seen one fire. Has anyone seen a fire?
Well, I've seen a couple fires where they were trying to warm themselves up, and then I also seen, unfortunately, cops coming and grabbing bundles of fucking firewood in their hands and carrying them away. Like he said,
They're cunts.
I respect everyone that wears a uniform, male, female, whatever color you are, cops, firemen, EMTs, military, whatever, until you stop abiding by the oath you took. Because your fucking oath doesn't say anywhere in there that you took an oath to tyrannical government to do what they say.
Yeah.
You took an oath to protect and serve the people.
Not the governor.
So when you start doing that shit,
president.
like a video I saw earlier of security people literally dragging a man out of a school board meeting because he didn't have his fucking mask on. That motherfucker would have been face planted on the ground if he had grabbed my chair and tried to rip me out of my chair.
If I'm getting kicked out, I'm getting kicked out all the fucking way.
I don't care, arrest me, because you know what? With bail reform the way it is in
I'll be
fucking
home
New York.
in 4 hours.
Exactly. You won't even hit the jail cell. You'll be out.
Well, they're gonna send me an email to remind me of my fucking court date, and I'll show up there without a face diaper on too.
And just keep not going to court. And when they make a warrant for you, what good's the warrant? They go and serve you with the warrant, bring you in, tell you, well, you were supposed to go to this, but we can't put you in jail, so see ya. I mean, criminals have all the rights.
Big fucking deal.
William Hess, what's up?
Cousin.
Hi, H Farmer, what's up?
What everything is such a fucking joke now. And we're still the most racist country.
Jason Zenner, there was no interaction as far as I can tell. Nice to see you all again. Well, yeah, like this whole race thing. But yeah, they figured 1.2 million people last year in 2021 crossed our southern border from minority countries. So we got minorities coming to the most racist country in the world.
Don't forget, we got Ukrainians coming now. Ukrainians, Russians, it ain't just the southern folk.
But the most important thing, none of them 1.2 million people have a mandate on them.
Nope, not a fucking one. This whole fucking time, the back door has been wide the fuck open where these fucking cocksuckers can do whatever they want. Whether they're true people that want to come and make a better life for themselves or a piece of shit fucking criminal. Because guess what? Those southern countries are just emptying their fucking prisons. They know the back door is open. And every country on the face of the planet knows the back door is open.
TT, if you're there, or Mark Madafri, if you're there, is that common sense?
Yeah, where's the common sense?
The truckers are doing what they're doing because you gotta have a fucking jab to cross back and forth between the border in trucks.
To ship goods.
For commerce. For fucking commerce. But 1.2 million motherfuckers can come in the southern border without any fucking mandates whatsoever. Is that common sense, Mark? Is that just to keep us safe? Because it's common sense. The government thought it was. Yep.
I wouldn't even bring it up.
Thank you, government. I will listen to everything you say.
If those 1.2 million souls that walked across that border got 2 fucking jabs and a fucking face diaper duct taped to their fucking head and then shoved on their way, I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But no, they got to do whatever the fuck they want. They can use their arrest warrant to get on a motherfucking airplane.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And they're getting put on airplanes for free anyhow. Airplanes
yeah,
and
there you
buses.
go. Where you
and
wanna
shipped
go?
all
New
over
York?
the United States.
New Mexico.
We've all seen the films.
Oh, fuck yeah. I hear New Mexico's a great place this time of the year. Here you go. Go up there.
German warrior,
Fucking
formerly
what?
known as
Fuck.
Nito Mosquito. Hello from Ohio.
Nito Mosquito. I like that one.
As for usual, Gordon says I am 300 comments behind. Yes, because I can't bitch and read comments at the same time.
Look at multitasking's not our mother tongue.
I'm getting there. I'm only, according to the clock, about 14 minutes behind.
That's fine. Fucking bullshit. And meanwhile, our government wants to tell us what to do. How about you go fuck yourself way past the fucking deer stand?
You're right. IH Farmer 81. I like the people who still wear masks because it helps me to immediately identify the ones I don't want to interact with. Exactly. And it also immediately identifies the people that when shit goes down in this country someday, because of the fucking pudding
They'll be
brain
the
we
ones
got,
hiding in their closet.
they are the ones that I do not want to be in a foxhole with because you'll have to take them out first before you fight the fucking enemy.
Nah,
So that you don't have to worry
you
about
slap them
protecting
around
them.
a little bit, and then you throw them out of the foxhole to draw fire. Always got to think. So there's what I think I came up with. There's three types of people. There's the people that don't wear face diapers and will be told to leave somewhere or whatever, and then they just walk away and say "fuck you." That's us. Then there's the second type of people that don't want to wear them and don't, but when they're told, "Oh, you got to put it on," well, then they comply. Then you have the other crazies that wear the fucking thing 24/7 and think that they're helping.
All right, Running Wild 34987. You must
That
be new
is
because that doesn't sound.
way new.
Is it true that when you harvest your crops, all the information about the yields is being sent to the corporations in real time? I don't know about all that conspiracy theory bullshit.
Goddamn tractors hooked to the interweb.
Somebody mentioned something to me that in a video the other day, and like I told them, as farmers, we all have to certify our acres to the Farm Service Agency, the FSA agency. Not everyone does, but the majority, 90% of the country does. Plus, there's these things called fucking satellites. How do you think, I mean, you get on Google Maps, you can go right down and look at your fucking driveway. And so if anybody thinks they don't know what's out there, you're crazy.
Well, you're being tracked all the time anyway.
My crop insurance guy was here yesterday. I had to sign papers with him. I have to give him my yield report and all that. So all this shit is known anyhow. So this guy's theory was, John Deere and the big corporations are using this against you. If they were using if they were manipulating prices, why wouldn't they make them as high as they could so I would make a fortune and spend more fucking money with them? Doesn't that make more sense than saying they're manipulating things to keep prices low? Because then they don't sell them things behind me. Now, the government, that's a different story. But, so the whole conspiracy theory shit on all that, they know every fucking thing. If you go take a shit on your lawn during the daytime when they're out doing their, Google's doing their new flying thing, they're probably going to have to delete you sitting on your lawn taking a shit because you would be in the film.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I saw that on Instagram too, where one of them cars was going around with the satellite hooked on the roof and whatnot. They were doing that, the remapping. Some guy whips his fucking pants down and moons them as they're going by.
That's fucking great. Make them Google famous. Google has entirely too much fucking control. I'm telling y'all, if y'all are already a member of Spotify or whatever, get on to Joey Rogan and find that podcast with Rob Epstein. The shit that he was talking about and how much control Google has is fucking mind-blowing. They literally shut down Japan, all of Japan's internet for about 2 minutes. Like they have the power to just turn the fucking internet off.
That's our next pandemic coming, according to the
World Economic Forum, yeah, because I mean they called this one, just purely out of happenstance that it actually happened, but they were talking about it. That video that you sent me.
Yep, the next one's gonna be the power grid.
It was right down to the fucking T.
Carl, you're exactly right. Mask mandates. I'm still waiting for an expert to explain mathematically how a piece of cloth at 10 microns will stop a 0.125 micron virus. Well,
follow the science, Carl.
Here's the other thing too, though. The CDC did not do a CRT, a controlled random test on the mask. They did what they called the observational study.
Oh, we're just gonna observe. and
Well,
see if
my
people-
observational study when I get with a group of people is there's a fucking idiot, there's a fucking idiot, there's a fucking idiot. I guess you're all right. Okay, I'm right then, right? Because that was my observational study. So that was their observational studies on masks. The other fault with it is, where was your control group? The ones without masks. Well, you didn't have one because you just did an observational study. Isn't that common sense too, Mark? Yeah.
No. What the fuck?
Derek Missouri says, Maryville, Ohio says ice fishing on public parks with shantings will lead to a
Fucking
prostitution
prostitution.
outbreak.
Yeah.
At least at the end of the day, you can say you didn't get skunked. Oh my God. See, politicians
What
are
the
just.
fuck? They're lost in the sauce, man. It's either that or he's speaking
Is
from
he a
experience.
Democrat?
That was my first question because the
he a
guys
Democrat?
one of the guys I race with is from the Buckeye, and he sent us that link in the Discord, and I was like, "Is this fucking serious? Is this guy a fucking Democrat? Like,
mean,
what the fuck?"
That's all part of, like I've said, for this whole thing, pandemic from day one,
Fucking
has been politics, power, and money.
Yeah, and they all go hand
And
in hand.
this is the same thing. Politics, power, and money. I
Yep.
mean, but that's funny.
But it just shows how fucking ridiculous and how much they're grabbing now. It's fucking stupid.
Bill Stesic, they're starting to panic because the world is waking up. Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Bryce says, don't stroke out on us.
oh yeah, my veins are. Yeah,
Okay,
they're good.
Fuzz B. Now
That's
you gotta be new. Fuzz B.
Fuzz
My
B.
son's in Ottawa, farm boys standing up for freedom. Where's
Fuck
the
yeah.
USA protest? Good question. They keep
Yeah.
talking about it,
Yeah.
but
Talking about sending trucks to, I mean, if they're going to the Super Bowl, they best get their shit together.
I mean, I had somebody on Instagram, say some bullshit to me about, because if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you'll see lots of, posts I make similar to this
Yeah,
and
him eating
whatnot.
fucking chocolate chip cookies
And yeah,
that I didn't fucking get.
and the bullshit about, this person made a comment to me about putting your money where your mouth is. Well, I'm not gonna drive a fucking John Deere to Ottawa, okay? Cause it just,
Not gonna
you
work.
obviously don't have the concept wrapped of tractor versus
Now-
vehicle,
now,
okay?
if
Now,
they-
if they
if we're
started
gonna
doing
run
it
'em-
here,
Yeah. If they're gonna start something here, we're gonna fucking block up Albany. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
I'll hook onto my job trailer tomorrow and
Or-
start fucking cooking.
or-
I don't give a fuck.
if we can do, smaller cities, Syracuse,
Auburn,
Auburn, something
yeah,
like
let's
that.
go!
Yeah, I'll take a tractor to something like that, no problem. But you gotta use a little bit of reality. A tractor's a little different than a tractor trailer. I mean, yes, the farmers in Canada bringing tractors, that's one thing. But,
How far do these guys travel to get to Ottawa?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you get per gallon. Last I checked, diesel's $4.19
Well,
a fucking gallon.
It's not so much that neither, though. It's not like you're going 55, 60 miles an hour. Okay, that's the other thing.
You'd
I
had to
mean,
start driving fucking last week to
Yeah.
maybe get there today.
From here to Washington, D.C. in a vehicle is probably five and a half
fuck, we get
hours
down there
at
next-
least.
fucking-
So it would take me, I don't know, a day in a fucking tractor at least or more.
Wait till you get down there in Virginia on that fucking 95. Get fucked.
Not to mention you're not allowed on some of them highways to start with.
Just airdrop it in. I wish they'd get something going. I really do, local. I'd be all over. I heard there's some shit that's gonna be happening with the local school here pretty soon with the mass bullshit. I'm all about it. Let's fucking go.
Sarah Myers, are you new? You guys are the.
I've been chomping at
And
the
then you
fucking
push
bit.
send before you finished it, because are you guys the? You guys are the.
Shit. Or the missing. I don't. Yeah, sure. I've been chomping at the bit to talk to some of these motherfuckers.
Exactly, Kyle.
I
You
heard-
contaminated it every time you touch it.
I heard that there's a lawsuit against our local or fixing to be a lawsuit soon against our local fucking district fucking blowjob there.
There you go, the
doctor.
shit.
The doctor.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about. The doctor.
The fucking the school fucking district fucking superintendent.
Where? Here?
Yeah,
Why?
because all the mask bullshit.
Oh.
The customer I'm working now, she works for the town of Meridian, and they're getting some stuff. I don't think it's the town, but there's a bunch of parents that are getting some shit together. They already got lawyers and all this shit, and there's something that's brewing on the horizon, and I told her to keep me fucking updated because I want all of that, because that fucking asshole wouldn't take my fucking calls after I talked to him one time.
IH Farmer 81, is it better to wear new or used pantyhose on your face for maximum filtration?
I prefer used. What? Hey! Well, it all depends on where they came from. You know, is it some man-girl's pantyhose, or
Bryce Weiberg
is it a girl pantyhose? What?
asking Lee, what the fuck is going on up there? I heard they shot a school bus driver.
What?
Well, you should see around here, like in the city of Syracuse, there's fucking stabbings, there's all sorts of shit going on. And they wonder why adolescent suicide's up 31%. They wonder why, you know, there's so much uproar in schools with kids, and why parents are all on edge and everything. And my daughter comes home every day and hates the fucking school because she can't stand walking through school because there's certain employees that'll be lurking around the corner to go, pull your mask up over your nose. Is that the way we're supposed to fucking live? I mean, it's such bullshit. I mean, I get it. The superintendent over here, him and I have had some email conversations. I truly do believe that the local union is not for keeping our kids in masks. But you know, the national union is.
Gotta have that state check.
And the national union is, and the teachers union is the most powerful union in the fucking country. And they donate to the Democratic Party the most.
That right there is fucking bullshit. I do not understand why these unions get to pick a fucking party.
So there's my problem. When are the local ones, like the small rural schools, gonna say to New York State's teachers union, fuck you, we're not going to do it anymore. Well, say to the governor, fuck you, we're not going to do it anymore. Like I told him, is the governor going to cut off funding to all upstate New York schools? No, because you ain't going to get fucking reelected that way, governor. So
I'm hoping the guys don't get reelected anyway.
Stop waiting and listening and start fucking telling. Start telling them this is what we're going to do. You really care about the kids? Then fucking act like it and stand up and do it.
Because last I checked, especially on these school boards, all those motherfuckers are replaceable. That's not a lifetime fucking seat. They're not a lord or a fucking queen. They can be fucking gone. And they need to be reminded of that shit. Every single goddamn one of them.
Bob Smith, Ottawa mayor's name is Jim Watson, but people here in Ottawa call him Mayor Bendover due to his spine. He is spineless.
Yep.
Suzuki Samurai Off-Road.
Suzuki.
That sounds new.
No, it'd been there before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's been a while though.
Kirsten Olander. Jimmy, where did you get your sweatshirt? I need one.
Oh, fuck. What does that say right there?
Printed Kicks?
Printedkicks.com. There you go. I mean, there's so many companies out there that took this and ran with it. All you gotta do is just fuck. You can even Google it.
Are you new? Or you can go to the description of any one of our videos.
Yeah.
Click on the Mad Moose link.
And they'll make you one. Or you can buy our t-shirts and hats and stuff too. I might have to redo mine.
Shameless plug.
With Let's Go Brandon on there.
Yeah, Mark Comer. All the unmasked were holding their breath like that mayor in California.
Give me a fucking break.
I got my picture taken with
Magic Johnson.
With Magic Johnson, and I was holding my breath.
I had my mask in my left hand. Hey, blowjob! We can see your left hand in the picture. Fuck you!
I was holding my breath while the picture was being taken.
You suppose Magic was holding his breath? I thought that guy was dying of fucking AIDS.
Nah, if you got money, you don't die of anything.
Weird how that sumbitch been alive for 30 fucking years. But he had HIV. Huh. Crazy. Quite sure, but everyone else that gets it just fucking up and dies, right?
Michael Brash, what's
weird.
up?
This ain't. It's weird. I'm glad we only do this.
Oh my God. Odio. Is that Odio? Odio Heavy Lifter. The Genocide Games. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Oh, God.
So apparently up near Bork, they must have prostitutes out during ice fishing or something.
I can just imagine what them hairy animals look like. Holy fuck. Female version of fucking Bigfoot coming. Hey, boys. Need some help getting rid of them bush lattes?
Hey, Jason Lundgren says Kirk Jennings and himself got their stuff finally. Thanks to Kathy for all the shipping and see if she needs more money to cover. Fuck Joe Biden, FJB. They're good people over there at Mad Moose.
New shop, what's fucking sweet.
Yep, very good people. They arrested an 80-year-old man in Canada for blowing his horn. I saw that. I saw that.
And they drag him out of his truck.
Yeah, fucking drag him out.
What the fuck?
Practically slam him up against the fucking vehicle. I mean,
Again,
yep. I don't back that
that's
blue.
the fucking Gestapo.
Eric
Is
Rice,
that
what's
really
up?
necessary? Was that necessary, an 80-year-old man? Was it necessary down there in New York City, that video I seen where they're dragging a paraplegic out of a fucking store because he didn't have a vax card and wasn't wearing a fucking mask and being total fucking dickheads.
Joe Boss, if this is true too, that's fucked up. Children's Aid is questioning parents if they show up at the protest with their kids. Yeah. Think they questioned anybody in 2020 when
They showed up in a
Antifa...
fucking Black Lives... Did anybody
BLM
question that fucking Trudeau cuckold when he went to a fucking Black Lives Matter fucking protest in the middle of Ottawa? But that was fucking fine. He could go out there and take a knee with that terrorist organization, but he doesn't even want to fucking talk to the leaders of what's going on now? Are you fucking serious?
Jason McGuire says, Jimmy, give us a hell yeah.
Hell yeah! I'm fucking sick of it. When's it gonna
Yep,
fucking
Trudeau is. He's still calling them terrorists.
He's a fucking race-baiting cuckold piece of shit. Oh, the Nazi flag.
I gotta look,
Where the
Bryce,
fuck are you seeing
'cause
Nazi flag?
Jimmy still shows 0. 201 and 131.
Woo! Broke the 200
Well, there's
mark.
70 of you that haven't hit the
I'll be
thumbs
fucking
up.
dipped.
My wheels are in rough shape here.
That's better than that one feather you were talking about. 200. We haven't hit 200 in a while.
Fucking
so
Borg.
Appreciate you.
Bork just keeps rattling on me here. Fuck's sakes, my 3rd grade education reads faster than this.
Look it. We don't have the big fancy big screens like you do out in your shop to READ things.
Yeah, the stupidest comment, Hugh Perkins, the stupidest comment that I've heard was a lady said that her children would be afraid to remove the mask.
What?
Yeah, well, go on
Some
Instagram
movie.
and watch some of the videos today of
Las
the schools
Vegas.
where they've said tomorrow we don't have to wear masks
They were
anymore.
fucking
Them
going
fucking kids were
apeshit.
ripping their face masks off, slamming them on the ground.
But oh yeah, they're gonna be afraid. Only if they've been fucking programmed by their fucking progressive libtard parents that probably don't know what fucking gender they are.
Mike Zanow, are you new, Mike? Because that name sounds new. Can you imagine if you were elected president and the Secret Service followed you up and down the field planting corn? Well, that'd be kind of stupid on their part. Just stay down there on the fucking headland.
Well, here's the question. Speaking of Secret Service, and this went back a ways, but my customer kind of reminded me of it today. Why was the Secret Service around, just happenstance to be around, when Hunter Biden tossed his pistol?
Yeah.
They were just hanging around?
Michael Brash, Mad Moose will be making me stickers. Guess what color? Oh, I'm sure they'll be Kilboda orange.
Yeet!
All right, Carl says, 3 weeks ago, my uncle double vax, spent a month in the hospital, 59 years old, dead. Can the experts explain? No, they can't.
Nope.
Cousin Joel, what's up?
I hate to see it.
Got
Carl,
3
but
shirts and a
maybe
hat.
Maybe those two
All right.
maybe those 2 jabs is what fucking did him in. You know? How are we supposed to know? This is all an experiment.
This is funny. Karen Duncan. Hi from the good Karen in Alberta, Canada.
the good Karen.
That's right, you're a good Karen.
Can't edit it, and Karen. There we go.
Aaron Cody is rolling on the ground laughing. Gus Fudima, I taught my kids what these teachers got to say about politics.
Fucking
Let it go in
communists.
one ear and out the other. I taught them who the good president was. First of all, okay, without getting into names and shit, but
Well, let's do it.
I got a little issue too with our school once in a while with my daughter who's a senior, thank God, get the fuck out of there in 4 months. But when certain teachers go off on their opinion on, because they're, triple vaxxed, and their opinion on mask and their opinion on the vid and all that. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck what your opinion is on that when you're teaching my kid. You want to come in here
What's she gonna say something?
and give us your opinion and we'll have a debate, that's fine.
This is a place to do
But
that.
my tax dollars are paying you to teach my fucking kid whatever subject it is you're supposed to be
brainwashing
fucking
bullshit
teaching.
you fucking told the teacher.
Not your opinion on the other shit, okay?
Oh, the last years, I know Silas wasn't telling me what they were saying because he knew for a fact I'd go down there and raise fucking holy hell.
That's my problem with our daughter.
I'd go down
She
there.
yells at her mother not to ever say anything to teachers because she doesn't want them to, target her or whatever. But little does she know
that'd
that
just be more amped
I'm
to go back.
sending emails to the superintendent all the time,
Hey,
because
tell
I don't care.
this teacher so-and-so to keep her fucking yap shut, unless it has to do with the curriculum that this state fucking says that they need to try to embed in our fucking children. Other
Adam.
than that, tell her to shut the fuck up.
You see your blue this week, Adam, so nobody can throw you out for, a misunderstanding?
Yeah, a misunderstanding. Got some trigger happy folks, Oh, Jesus Christ. When's the madness gonna end, though? When are we gonna be able to get together?
Robert Schligman, what's up?
When are we gonna be able to get together once a month and just shoot the shit about whatever, Not the same, if not more bullshit.
Hey, take that, Bork. I caught up.
Yeah,
I skipped some of you, but I caught up.
penis envy.
Junior Hick. Now you gotta be new, Junior.
He is! What's up, Junior?
Preach the word, gentlemen. Junior Hick here from Sterling, New York. All right, so you're just up the road 30
I just
miles.
bought me a crossbow from that
Did ya?
that boy here, and I fucking is awesome.
All right.
I still ain't taken that dart out of the fucking tree yet. the wife's clientele.
Martin's
thing
been here, Rick. Where you been? Martin was here earlier. Gus says, that's what these start to read it and it takes off. That's what these bastard Democrats do. They go to the candy store to talk politics. Yeah. You're right, William Hess. Homeschooling is the way to go, and that's going to start happening more. See, that's part of the reason why I think these blue states are starting to loosen up on all these shits, on all this mandates and stuff, because they're going to lose kids in schools. They're
Well, look what they did up here.
probably going to lose elections.
What are we paying every month to have that building just fucking sit there with no fucking kids in it?
Yep.
The fucking heat's on, the electric's on. What the fuck?
Yeah, Dawson says that's why they're teaching critical race theory in schools today, LOL.
Well, they're just trying to program more sheep. Program the kids. I watched this video on the YouTube a little while ago. It was a black dude, and it was fucking great. He's like, here's a picture of a classroom from 1955. Here's a picture of a vehicle from 1955. Here's a picture of a classroom in 2019. Here's a picture of a 2019 vehicle. A little bit of fucking difference between a 1955 GMC pickup truck and a 2019 GMC fucking Denali. But we're teaching our kids the same fucking way. Sit down, shut up, raise your fucking hand, speak when spoken to only, blah, 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 blah. Here's the communist way. I fucking hate it.
All right. You take that for a minute, because
Whoa.
I wrote some things down that I wanted to bitch about.
He took notes.
I took notes like I always do, because y'all know I do my homework. So, we've all been seeing a lot of the shit about, how great Biden is, and fucking Trump was just a piece of shit, and
Even CNN. Biden isn't worth a shit.
all the bad shit that Trump did to black people, and all this stuff. Well, we had a record set for black women businesses in 2018 and 19. Who was president? Oh yeah, Trump. Trump, yep.
But he was a racist, though, wasn't he?
Did y'all know, y'all heard about the whole Flint, Michigan water issues there back when Obama was president? You couldn't drink the water in Flint, Michigan. It was all, and they turned it all into a race thing because obviously it's a large minority population there and all that. Did you ever hear from the lamestream media that under Trump they sent $100 million to Flint, Michigan
To fix
to
that?
fix the whole water issues there?
Nah.
Anybody ever hear about that?
No.
Nah. Did that guy who had dark colored skin before Trump, who was our president?
Who was the first black president?
Yeah, did he fix that problem for all the minority people
Weird.
and the, no,
Weird.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Yep.
Just asking for my friend Brandon. So, the poverty rate was at an all-time low in 2018 for black people. Who's president then?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
was it Obama? No, it wasn't Obama. No.
The first black president.
No,
didn't
it
do
wasn't
that.
Obama.
No.
No.
I believe he said he wanted to know what magic wand he was going to wave to fix it all. Evidently, Trump had one shoved up his ass.
And here's a really good one. There was more funding to black colleges and universities in history. Under Trump.
Weird.
was, wait, is that really?
Exactly, Carl.
I mean, come on. And for anybody who's seen Van Jones, you know, the black guy who was an Obama advisor, who's a big, you know, on CNN and everything, who likes to trash Trump, but he even had to come out and correct his CNN, you know, cohorts and say, yeah, that's true. Trump actually did that for the black colleges and universities. It wasn't Obama. Imagine that. So once in a while, they have to, you know, actually correct themselves. So now, like we were talking about earlier on the southern border, being wide open, no mandates, no nothing. Last year, they figured there's been 11,000 pounds of fentanyl came across that border, and that could kill every man, woman, and child in this country like 5 times over.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But that's fine.
That's fine.
And you know where most of the fentanyl comes from? This place where some virus came out of there. Can't remember their name. China? China, maybe?
Yeah.
China? Yeah. But we're going to give out crack pipes.
Yeah, we'll just keep them.
'Cause,
well,
you know,
look at what they did during the lockdowns. They kept the liquor stores open, the weed dispensaries. Just keep you fat, dumb, and fucking intoxicated one way or the other, and that way we can just do whatever the fuck we want. So now, here, just get fucking fucked up on crack, and you won't know what's going on. You won't pay attention.
This is how the Democratic Party has owned the black community for 200 years. Well, we know how they owned them to start with, even though history tries to change that. But they want to keep you, you know, it's racist to get a fucking ID. So in other words, they're calling black people dumb. They can't get a driver's license, apparently. You know, even though in 2016 in Georgia, where they're all bitching about how this new, you know, voting law is suppressing the minority community, in Georgia, they had a record turnout. The last 2 elections, record turnout. And do you know who the biggest increase was?
Black folks?
Black folks.
I thought they didn't know how to get an ID.
They don't know how to do things, though, without the Democrats telling them what to do.
Didn't Kamala say they didn't know how to find the internet or something?
Yeah,
or was that Papa Joe? I can't remember.
So basically, Democrats just think we're all stupid, and we can't function without their common sense things. Right, Mark? Right, Mark? We got to have government hold our hands because they know all the common sense things. I'm not done yet.
Oh, I was just about ready to.
All right, I'm almost done.
Okay.
I had to get on to this one,
There's some really
too.
good comments about what you're talking about.
All right,
I'm scrolling back and forth.
All right, go ahead and read a few, and then I'll do the rest of it.
Was it the one that was the best? Is oh fuck, where is it? Oh yeah, hunting and stuff. For being such a racist, he was pretty bad at it.
Yeah,
That is fucking funny.
Exactly.
You know, he sucked a lot at being a racist. I'm just fucking saying. You know, whatever. And then he had, who was it down here that had, Gus. Trump also had the African Americans at the highest ownership of homes ever as well.
Exactly.
But he was a racist.
Which is why
America is racist more racist because of him.
Which is why black poverty levels were at their lowest in history.
That's why
under
we had
Trump.
1.2 million people flood the back door because this is the most racist country on the face of the planet. That's why we had a black president for 8 fucking years because this is the most racist country on the face of the fucking planet. That's why we have a black fucking mayor in New York City, because it's the most racist country on the face of the planet. Go fuck yourself! I'm sick of fucking hearing it, that just because I'm a white male, I'm automatically racist and I need to be told how to fucking act, say, and do shit. Go fuck yourself. Why don't you pass the fucking deer stand with your fucking racist bullshit? Fuck you!
All right, take a breath.
I got it.
I
got spots.
Get back on the old vid thing. Pfizer's CEO came out himself and said this, that they project between the old and the new wonder pill that you can take, you know, that's going to take the place of our cousin Ivan Schmechter and his brother Hydro.
Yeah, I'm going to sign right up for that one.
They are projecting to make $27 billion with a B dollars in 2022, on top of what they've already made
1.3 trillion
the past 2 years.
Carl, from the KKK to Jim Crow, from BLM to Antifa, the Democratic Party has been the oldest, the largest, and the most successful hate group in American history.
Exactly.
Amen, fucking brother.
Exactly. Also, our wonderful Pfizer CEO, Albert Bourla, came out and said, and I wrote this down because he fucking said this, and anybody can look this up. 2 doses aren't enough for robust protection and to prevent hospitalizations, but the 3rd dose seems to be providing good protection against death and some decent against hospitalizations. So you're gonna run right out and get your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th too? Because
The Pfizer subscription.
it's all been the same, folks. So when they basically say that it only works for a few months, you're gonna be getting in line for that motherfucker for years. They can't tell you what it can do to you 2, 4, 6 years down the road because Dr. Fucky himself says it normally takes 5, 6, 7 years to do this. So the thousands upon thousands of doctors and scientists and epidemiologists that are saying this could really be fucking up your immune system by
Yeah.
taking all
You
of these
think?
over
Let's
and over and over.
Take Israel. Let's look at Israel. What are they, 98% vaccinated? And they're over the fuck flowing in their hospitals. But to get back to what I was screaming about, Dawson Harris, you know, Jimmy, we still got to pay our restitution charges for what our ancestors did back in the day we weren't around for. Laugh out loud. Well, you know what my ancestor did, Dawson? I have his discharge papers from the fucking Civil War. He was part of the Union. So where's my fucking reparations for my family fighting on the fucking northern side? He got wounded, got all fucked up. Marched his happy ass from Minetto, New York, all the way down to fucking Florida.
Where's the reparations for all those soldiers that died fighting for that?
Yeah,
Their families should get it. And the last thing I wanted to say was all these COVID policies, the only thing they did was, and this is a fact, they created the most billionaires in history in the last 2 years.
Weird.
And you know where quite a few of those billionaires came from? Big Pharma.
Oh no, no way.
Big Pharma.
Here's
Imagine
a question
that.
for you. I did some quick math, and I don't have the numbers anymore. Here, I'll let you scroll. So, Grandma Nancy makes $223,000 a fucking year. When she first got hired, she was only making like $1 something a year, right? Been up in government for 40 plus fucking years. She's worth $120 fucking million.
Yep.
How the fuck does that happen?
Damon Young.
Oh, that's right, insider trading, because her husband can drop a fucking $1 million on some stock, and then she makes it fucking policy, and that's KO for everyone, right? That's just fucking fine.
Damon Young says his daughter said I need a red tractor. No.
She likes my red. Oh, wait.
Hey, is Truly in tonight?
Julie?
Truly. Remember Truly, the one that really loves us. We're invited to the wedding.
Yeah, she really.
Is Truly in?
She truly.
Hi, Truly, if you're watching.
Truly wanted to kick our ass. I can't watch these. It's too bad, you know.
Mark Calmer, racism, to quote one of my favorite actors, Morgan Freeman, you want to end racism, stop talking about it.
Yep.
Exactly.
I just watched that clip again
Exactly.
tonight.
I love him and I love fucking Denzel Washington.
Yep,
Because
Denzel
they
is a fucking
both
fool.
basically say,
It's bullshit.
anybody in this country, I don't give a fuck what color you are or what gender you are, get off your fucking ass and make something of yourself. And, you know, like I've said all along, there's one race, the human race. Get over it.
I mean,
And Damon says, yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Truly's watching. Hi, Truly.
Name me a continent on the face of this fucking planet that hasn't had some sort of slavery. And trust me, when I've done a little bit of math here and there. The black folks weren't the only ones that were enslaved. I'm fucking sorry to tell you. You're not all by yourselves on that one. And just so happens there's still modern day slavery going on, I believe, in Africa. And it's black people. But I don't see Black Lives Matter donating millions of dollars to that fucking fund. But what I do see them doing is buying $1 million houses in fucking Canada. And now they're getting investigated because they're trying to figure out where $60 million fucking dollars went.
Truly waved and said hi.
Hi, Truly.
Okay, I gotta
Like,
go back
what
to
the
this.
fuck?
I gotta go back to Carl's.
Carl!
Vaccine Nazi, you're crazy for not getting vaccinated. Me, you mean as opposed to getting 4 shots because the first 3 didn't work well?
Yeah.
Work all in 1 year? Exactly. I mean,
I'm the one that's crazy.
again, an ounce of common sense. When they come out and say, well, no, this wasn't created to keep you from getting it. It was created to keep you from getting as severe
Then
symptoms.
that's not a vaccine.
Well, first of all, when the fuck has that ever been done in history?
Like, what's the definition
we
of a
keep
vaccine?
moving the fucking goalpost every time it fits the narrative because what's happening doesn't fit the narrative.
When have you gotten your fucking smallpox booster or your polio booster?
Well, exactly.
You know, you gotta get 4 of those every fucking year.
Stan
It don't
Dudek.
fucking work.
You're right, Stan Dudek. Trudeau's big pharma stand is money related. Exactly. It all is. Politics, power, and money. Those are the 3 things that control everything.
And the ones that have it want to keep it. And they don't, and they want to keep us divided and fighting, so that way they can make their little drug deals in the back rooms and we're not supposed to see.
You're right, Mike Blake. If this is such a racist country, then why are there so many rich black people?
Right. Oprah?
This whole equality
Obama?
thing, we are equal to the sense that we have an equal right to do something with our lives.
Yeah, that's equal.
If you want to smoke crack, I
guess you can do that now too.
I saw a thing in San Francisco. Newsmax was interviewing a guy. He wasn't even a homeless guy who wasn't even from San Francisco. He moved to San Francisco because they're paying him $620 a month cash, plus giving him drugs and shit to be homeless in San Francisco.
What a life.
And now these places are asking for you and I, normal citizens, to take homeless people into your house.
How about no?
What the fuck? I mean, what are we up to anyhow? Because Jimmy still says we're at 0. 213, 166 thumbs up.
It's got to be almost a record. I think we were at
230 or 40.
Our
yes.
record was up to almost 2.5.
Okay.
650.
Exactly,
bucks.
Mark. Every race at one point has been enslaved.
Yeah. Every continent has been taken over. Like there was a sign coming out. Did you see that sign there?
Well, who
coming
was
out
it?
of fucking balls. This is stolen land. Yeah. Find me some land on the face of the planet that hasn't been fucking stolen.
Well, who was it that
What the fuck?
Help me out here, folks. I know it, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't say it. Who was it that the Romans enslaved?
Half the fucking world.
During the Roman wars there. I mean, that's my point. There's been, but yet we go back to this one thing. It just...
That one thing in this nation's history, which, by the way, we haven't been around for all that fucking long, but name me another, in a prominent fucking democratic ran country that's been around for hundreds of thousands of years, name me one of their black presidents.
And who sent the first slaves over here?
Black
powerful black tribal leaders sent the weak ones over here to Virginia or wherever it was. Christopher Lindsley, you haven't been in a while. We're slaves to our politicians. Exactly.
Yeah, we're just cattle tax slaves, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're all that way. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know, maybe I was polluted by the military, but I just judge people on their character. If you work hard, and you're not a fucking total asshole, that makes you a good person. I don't give a shit, red, black, brown, whatever.
Adam Wagner says 100% Andy, be yourself and believe in yourself. Don't let others tell you what to do. You got one life to live. May as well reach for the stars on your own accord. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron Cody has a man crush on you. Amen, Jimmy. I agree 100. Love you, Jimmy. You're amazing. Cheers, Jimmy.
Yay! Man crush.
Well, he said he loved you.
Yep,
We're just picking on you, Aaron, so don't get bent out of shape.
What kind of Aaron? Is it an Aaron dude or?
I don't know. Are you a guy or a girl, Aaron? Because Aaron's one of them names that swings both ways.
It's bilingual, whatever.
Alex Filipiak, what's up?
Butterbean was
Butterbean.
late. He was late. He said, yeah.
What's up, Bean?
Bork.
There were some seriously fucked up things going on in Africa that everyone turns a blind eye to. Exactly.
But it's only here, though. We only got to concentrate on what happened.
Yeah.
We need to tear down all the Civil War statues.
Pretty
Get rid of all that shit. No more rebel flag. God forbid you fly that or have that anywhere.
There's serious fucked up things all around the world, but the only place we concentrate on is here. Because, if it's fucked up here, it's wrong, but it's okay everywhere else.
So everyone, you probably heard about it too, the whole Joe Rogan thing, right? They couldn't shit can him over, was it fucking Neil Young and his, rocking in the free world. Okay. By the way, he's Canadian. Nothing against y'all.
I'm not
Canadian
too far behind, Alex, so shut up. I'm listening. I gotta listen to Bork. I'm not listening to you, too.
So Neil Young tries to get Joe Rogan fucking shit canned off of Spotify. That didn't work out for him. So now they pulled a race card. Well, he said the N-word on one of his podcasts and blah, blah, blah. Well, first off, they took it out of context because he was interviewing a black guy, and he just wanted to know why it was okay for them to say it every other fucking word, but if a white person just utters it, it's the end of the fucking word.
Yep.
It's a fucking joke.
Brendan Barry, exactly. You can't let a good crisis go to waste.
Fuck no.
And they create a new one. After this is over, there'll be another.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be another.
Look at
They'll
global
continue.
warming.
Race and gender will continue forever. Yeah, we talked about that last month. Global warming.
I mean, according to Al Gore, we
yeah.
should be fucking swimming by
We should
now,
be
right?
gone. Al Gore, I mean, what, 92 when he was
Oh, we
elected?
got 10 years.
10 years, 10 years. It's been 30.
When we
of
were
course, now
kids-
we got Bernie and we got AOC saying the same fucking thing.
Well, these crazy fucking progressive liberal fucks, boy, they just got their foot on the fucking gas. AOC, that fucking nut job, she needs to go back bartending. I don't know what the fuck she even does, other than just fucking gaslight and propagate shit. Bruh.
So Aaron, you didn't tell us. Are you male or female? We want to know who's
How
loving.
dare you
we wanna
ask
know,
a gender?
We want to know who's loving on Jimmy here.
How dare you ask a gender? It's woman.
Yeah, Jason Lundgren, you're right. The country that has fought for everyone's rights is now a racist stronghold. Tired of being a racist for being white.
But again,
Bite the hand that helped you. Let's see how that works. Yep.
again, the most racist country ever, according to some motherfuckers. When the back door is open, we got 1.2 million people that just trucked across the border. So you tell me that this country is worse than what they left?
I don't
so
know.
Why the fuck did they come here?
Damon, I don't think Sleepy Joe will ever take his cognitive test, but I doubt he'd
Fuck
pass
no.
it. That's truly what she thinks. Truly, do you think your president?
Your president
I'm sorry,
will pass a cognitive
will pass a
test?
cognitive test? I'm just asking, truly.
This is the same guy that they set up a White House stage in Maryland in his fucking house because he gets confused at the White House. Not a joke.
Damon Young says, Jimmy, you got yourself a hot one after you.
Oh shit.
But we don't even know what Aaron is. Oh, I agree, Carl. Maybe someday the government will declare stupid people a race. Then he'll start a hate group with a flag and all that good shit.
Jesus.
Well, we already got that group. They're called Democrats.
Yeah. I mean, their mascot's a jackass. That ought to tell you everything.
Oh, Aaron's a boy because he says he only swings one way.
That's good. Same here.
But you can still love us. We're good with that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, isn't that true though, William Hess? You say we're the country that they want to destroy.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how everybody wants to come here,
And then they want to make
and
it
then,
their own.
but we're such a horrible country that we need to tear it all down and redo it.
Yeah, it needs to be torn down and redone.
Does that make sense? You know, let's not learn from history. Let's tear it down. Everybody wants to come here because we're such a great country, but how do you know that if we're tearing down history? Because history tells us we're a horrible country, according to
Well,
the Democrats.
if you're an American, yeah. If you're a foreigner that's trying to get here, this still is the fucking greatest country on the
Oh, I was
face of the
just
planet.
shitting with you, Alex.
It's like my Russian customer, you know, won the lotto to come to America, spent deep into six figures to get here, paid for everything cash because just because you get to move to America doesn't automatically mean you have a fucking credit score. So he bought his house cash, bought his cars cash, moved all his goods here from Russia with cash. Guy had a great fucking job in Russia, but still, you know, I'm like, why'd you, you know, and the guy was all over the world for his job prior to that. Been in the UK, France, you know, other democratic countries that had alleged freedom. I'm like, so why did you pick America? He's like, why the fuck wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't anybody?
He's like, this is the greatest country on the face of the planet. So then my second question was, why the fuck did you pick New York?
Yeah. Carl, you're exactly right. I find Democrats tearing down Civil War statues because they're racist. You all know Confederates were Democrats, right? So
Yeah.
Democrats are tearing down statues of Democrats because they're racist.
Yeah.
Sharon S. says, history is not there for you to like or dislike. It is there for you to learn
Fucking
from.
learn from it.
And if it defends even better because you are less likely to repeat it. History is not yours to change or destroy. Exactly.
Yeah.
And isn't history, like I've said all along, history is there to learn from so that you can possibly repeat the good things and not repeat the bad things, right? But when you tear it down, you have no idea what was good or bad. Jeff Merrick Sr., you ain't behind Jimmy, got you behind. Oh, I'm not behind because Jimmy got me behind. I blame everything on him.
Yeah,
so.
it was my fault. Yeah.
Jackie said, just wondering, did AOC buy the crabs or did she just bring them back?
Well, you know, that was from some Republican that wanted to get with her, because wasn't that a thing a little while ago?
Oh my God, Mark Calmer. Now the whole cast of The View is threatening to resign if Joe Rogan is not canceled. Keep Joe Rogan on.
I hope they
Exactly.
do! The fucking fat cows, what the fuck do they
Exactly.
contribute? Nothing. Joe Rogan is asking questions. He was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Bork, I'm getting there, all right?
Calm your tits,
According
dude.
to the clock, I'm only 7 minutes behind again. It's his fault.
Bullshit. I handed it over long before 7.
Jimmy and AOC out back at the tree stand.
Fuck. I could probably
Only
make
one
that
would
little
come
bitch's
back.
fucking head explode. She's your
Aaron
go-back
loves all brothers and sisters in America.
lady.
Aaron, you've been drinking, haven't you? Jay Whitley 101. Here's the thing. If words have so much power that they hurt your feelers just hearing them, you have a real problem. We should be able to be just Americans, but if that happens, the Democrats lose. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. It's all about the feelings. Everything's about feelings now.
You're right, Keith Robinson. I feel sorry for our kids. They have a rough life ahead of them. Well, the worst part is when we're teaching young black kids to hate the white
You're
kid.
going down.
You know, I forgot my
You didn't
cord.
fucking charge?
I forgot my cord. I'm down to 20%.
Fuck.
This might be an early, folks, because I forgot my cord.
The old eye fail is fucking going down like panties on fire.
So if we don't get a chance to say goodbye,
We'll say it now.
we'll say it now.
case
We got
it just
20%, so we got a little time left, but I
Yeah.
forgot my cord. It's 9:20 almost, so we're 9:15
Eight.
or 8:15,
Yeah, I was gonna
excuse
say
me.
9.
That's, I've never set that one back.
Oh, well,
Next
that's
month,
stupid too.
next month I gotta look and see, we're either possibly gonna be a week early or possibly a week late, because the week of March 7th, I'm going to South Carolina that week to play golf.
South Carolina.
Gonna be going down to my cousin Joel, who's in. First, I'm going to Myrtle Beach to my friend John's, golf with him for a couple days, then going down to Joel's, golf with him, then going back to John's, then coming home.
Don't forget to bring your mask.
Nah, fuck that.
Not gonna do it.
Damon says she didn't vote for Sleepy Joe, but she does believe in some of the Democrats' ideas. Lord help me.
Yeah.
Lord help you was right, dude.
I haven't found one yet, other than that feller from Virginia
Truly.
that blocked that fucking.
Which ideas? That's what I want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, which idea?
Give us an idea of
You never
which
know.
Democratic
we
ideas
might
you
agree
think
with
are
him,
good.
but just name me the Democrat that came up with a good fucking idea.
Yeah. Give me a couple. I'm just curious.
What, CRT? Yeah, that's a great idea. There's more Democrat fucking ideas for you. Build Back. How many Build Back Better hats have you seen? Truly? Just wondering. Honest question. Because that was a great plan too, right? Build Back Better. You know, it's all, like he was saying earlier, it's all in the wording. You know, they dress it up in all these fancy words to make you feel good about yourself.
Good idea,
I think
H.
it's going to be
Farmer.
a good idea, and
Let's
it turns
start
out
a
to be shit.
GoFundMe for anybody that thinks it's so terrible here. One-way ticket to the destination of their choice. No refunds, no returns. I'm with you.
GoFundMe can go fuck off.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that one though, IH. Let's send them one-way ticket, no
What is it,
return.
what is it? Give, Send, Go. I believe that's what the name is. They're a Christian, kind of like a GoFundMe page. Within 4 days, they came up with, what was it, over $2 million for the truckers, and then some cunt judge in Canada tried to shit can them, and they're like, well, this is an American company, you can't tell us what to do.
Michael Brass
But
says
somehow they've frozen the funds again.
his Kubota is fueled up. She only does 18 miles per hour. Take him a while to get here. But hey, Damon Young, this is truly
Here we go.
speaking. I completely agree 100. If we do not learn from our history, it is doomed to repeat it. Leave our history in its place so we have the reminder of what has happened.
You're a closet conservative.
You're a closet
Just
conservative.
let it go.
But still,
just let it go.
Give us one or two of them Democratic ideas that you think are great.
Yeah.
Because I just,
Yeah.
I struggle
curious.
to find one.
Me too. Give me something. Give me something.
Hugh Perkins, the Dutch and the English sent ships to Africa to bring back black people here. The tribal chiefs sold them to them. Yeah. I said the more powerful black people sent the weaker ones.
Sold them all.
But you can't talk about that.
The black people that talk about that lose their black card. Look at Larry Elder out there in California. His black card was pulled fucking years ago. You know, and they could do whatever they wanted against that guy when he was trying to, run for governor against fucking Gruesome Newsom.
Butterbean says he's south of Richmond, Virginia. They're destroying statues and neglecting everything else in the city. Pathetic people running the city. Yeah. You destroy the statues, but the crime, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
crime's okay.
That's fine. We'll just leave that alone. That's fine.
Tony D. Neil Young has raised millions of dollars for farmers.
Well, right now, Neil Young is...
Neil Young never raised a dime for me, so...
From a guy who fucking came out saying rocking in the free world.
Wait a minute.
And
Tony D.
And then says that Joe Rogan is the propagandist of misinformation when all he's doing is asking questions to course experts.
I think we got our first troll, Tony D. Didn't you troll us last month too? Yeah, are you talking about farm aid, which really didn't get to too many farmers to start with? So I think most of it went to Willie's, pot farms and stuff.
Yeah, which, by the way, Willie Nelson's a fucking liberal too, which is too bad.
Come on, Tony D, if you're going to be our first troll,
let's fucking go!
Get something good in here. Yeah. No live May 6th, you'll be traveling to Wisconsin. LOL, Damon, that's their wedding.
Oh.
Because the wedding's May 7th, I think.
I don't think I'm gonna be traveling to Wisconsin on May 6th.
We'll see. If the weather's rainy, you'd shit if we showed up. What would Truly do if we showed up?
Oh my God!
I mean, if we showed up and Truly threw us out, that would just be.
I'd be wearing a sweatshirt.
I'd have to film that.
Even if it's May.
You'd be on YouTube.
Even if it was May, I'd be wearing a sweatshirt. I can cut the sleeves off, I guess. Wisconsin is probably still gonna be cold in May, so that's fine. Yeah, Neil Young can fuck off. Was never a fan really, but a guy that fucking some folk singer.
No,
back
Arthur,
in the day
I don't.
That was singing about singing in the rocking in the free world, but then wants to fucking muzzle people that he just doesn't fucking agree with. Fuck you.
Yeah, William Hush, you're right. Gas at $4 a gallon is building back better.
Oh yeah, we're building back better, all right. Fucking blowjob.
Brendan Barry says you guys are my new Friday night plans. Good show. Well, we used to do it every other week. Then we started doing it once a month just for our mental health.
Yeah.
So.
That and we're up to 224.
We'll have to figure it out.
That's almost a record. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you.
We got to figure it out for next month. We might do it on a 3-week or a 5-week. It depends on the week that I'm gone.
Whatever.
We'll figure it out.
It's all about you, so that's
Damon
fine.
says her mouth just dropped. What? If we did show up and she tried to throw us out, I'd be showing up with the little YouTube stick with the camera on it anyhow. Saying we're at Damon's last rites here. He is marrying what we think to be a semi-democratic liberal.
God help him!
And the priest says, is there anyone here that has anything to say, or else so help me God, don't speak, or whatever?
She's kind of a bit of a liberal.
Wait, we're not sure.
So you know.
Can we have a 5-minute timeout to just have a slight discussion with Damon?
Democrats have good ideas.
Yeah. Can we just talk to Damon just for a minute? Just for a minute. We really just need a minute.
Let me get his ear for a second. Just joking.
We love you, truly.
Somebody on InstaFace liked your video. That's cool. How much juice we got left? Oh, it doesn't show your battery life.
Oh, well, it probably would, but the live thing is in the way of it. So. Like I said, we're either going to disappear or tell you that we're leaving.
Yeah. No response yet from that feller?
Damon, no, he hasn't made a comment.
Oh, that's
Her
too
Democratic view is that the billionaires should be paying more in taxes and we should be a
Do
self-sustaining
you know how much
industry.
fucking... Oh my God.
They are
Will you
paying,
stop?
They
Will you
are
fucking
paying
stop?
a lot, truly.
Do you know how much fucking...
You're drinking the Kool-Aid,
Elon
truly.
Musk wrote a check to the United States government for $11 billion fucking dollars. That's what he paid in taxes.
Do you know the top?
They are paying.
Do you know the top 1%, as they like to call them?
They're the ones covering the fucking bill.
Pay over 50% of the taxes in this country.
They're covering the bill.
Do you know that there's close to 50% of people in this country that don't pay a dime in taxes? So it sounds good when the Democrats beat that into your head, kind of like if you get the vid, you're gonna die, you get the vid, you're gonna die, you get the vid, you're gonna die. So they pound that into everybody's head so they'll just go, okay, government, tell me what to do.
11, can you...
Damon, switch her Kool-Aid, man. Switch her Kool-Aid.
Sneeze that red Kool-Aid. Fuck that blue shit. $11 billion he paid in taxes. This guy literally slept on the floor of fucking SpaceX.
He's probably getting slapped by her because he says, be sure to wear your mega hats
Hell
to
yeah.
the wedding.
Let me get a hell yeah.
Rick says, Tony Dick Licker, let's talk. Tony hasn't been, oh wait, there's Tony.
Oh.
Neil wants to muzzle people who don't care who they hurt. What?
What do you mean Joe Rogan doesn't care who he hurts?
Who's
Joe
he
Rogan
hurting?
hurting?
Who's the Democrats hurt when 100,000 people died of fucking drug overdoses last year? A record.
And child suicide's up 31%.
31%. Yeah, I mean, who, really? Tony D?
How is...
Glad you're here because you're like that person that can't look away from the train wreck, obviously. So you're here watching this train wreck.
You're talking in fucking circles.
but-
I doesn't care on who.
I want people to come in and actually give a legitimate debate, not talk out of their fucking ass.
Joe Rogan doesn't care who he hurts. He had experts on and he's asking questions, you fucking
Joe Rogan
tool.
is actually kind of a liberal.
Yeah.
He's not a conservative, real conservative dude to start with, okay?
He fucking supported Bernie for fuck's sake.
Joe Rogan
man.
likes to get to the truth.
Yeah, he just asks questions. He's inquisitive. He's not promoting misinformation.
Sierra Priest says it's a family holiday when you guys go live. They do takeout and everything. All right. Uh-oh, we're down to 10%.
10%.
We're down 10%.
She's going down.
We're down to 10%, so we just might go black here
Damn it.
sometime, folks.
We
Well, we're gonna
not
be
able to conversate with.
we're probably gonna be a half an hour earlier than normal. I forgot my fucking damn cord to plug the phone in.
Damn it!
And
I
I don't-
charged mine up. What I got? 60-something% still. Still
Yeah,
good to go.
but you're not filming it. I think the filming part is, and I don't have anything over here. I don't have a cord, so
No, I
when we're
feel-
gone, we're gone.
No iFail cords to be seen.
When we're gone, we're gone.
So say by now. but
Damon Young, cause you called her closet conservative.
She is.
Well, you are. You're a
We
closet
still haven't heard
conservative.
any Democrat good ideas. Still waiting on that one. What's the rebuttal for numbnuts there about Joe Rogan? Because he doesn't care on who he hurts. Go fuck yourself.
He hasn't given
Come up
one.
with something better than that, blowjob. Come on.
D. Perry says, forget it, Damon, run like your butt's on fire.
Yeah.
If Damon loves her, come on. I mean, I know liberal, I won't say libtard people,
Well, I mean, the definition
can-
of liberal
is actually not a bad thing. Yeah.
We could be kind of, you know,
It's the progressive liberals that are
Yeah.
really fucked up.
the AOCs, the
Yes.
Ilyan Omar,
Yes.
the fucking, not only these crusty fuckers, because their minds are blown. Those fuckers got their foot on the gas. That fucking shit's wide open. You know, fucking climate change.
Yes, right, Carl. The
CRT.
top 10% pay 85% of the income taxes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're welcome. Find another one. Truly.
Uh-oh, Damon says she is a government employee. Holy shit.
Who's in a government employee?
Apparently, truly. His wife to be.
Oh no, that's why she's corrupted.
Oh, Tony D's message got deleted.
Oh come on, you guys!
Yeah, not so quick.
Want to
guys.
fucking see it? Damn it, calm down.
Mark Mortensen's message got deleted. What did Mark say? Mark, I think he's been in here before, and he's usually
Jesus.
not bad.
Calm down. We gotta react. To
Oh,
it.
Michael Brass says, sorry, Mark, heavy finger.
Jesus.
Michael got rid of the wrong person.
No, fuck, just calm it down. Calm down. Get all fucking wound up on shit. Jesus. I want to see what the guy, see if he's got
Dean
some
Perry
other
says, you
bullshit.
just want to get on the money train, Damon. Well, you married a government employee, you got good benefits.
I was going to say, there's got to be a retirement there, medical, dental.
You get divorced, maybe she's the one that gives you the alimony check. I mean, I don't know.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, you hear that? It's fucking raining pretty
Is
good.
it raining now? My truck didn't need a bath.
Kim and Mary Richardson. Hey guys, checking in from Ontario. Truckers have done more in 2 weeks to unite our country than Trudeau ever has or ever will. Yep.
That little cuckold. He's a race baiting piece of shit.
Now that's bullshit, Joe Boss. If he did that, Trudeau rented every room in the hotels with taxpayers' nickels so people had to sleep in their vehicles.
Yep. I seen video of that. The fucking parking garages were empty as fuck.
Fuck. I'm telling you.
What a fucking... You don't think that would have happened here?
Well, exactly, Michael Brash. None of your farming family received any farm aid money. I never got a fucking check. I mean, so don't believe everything that you see from them fuckers.
Made them fuckers feel good about themselves. It's all
Damon
fucking
Young
good.
says private sector benefits are better. Yeah, the retirement, I don't know. Government, 20, 25 years and you're out.
I guess you ain't doing government right. I mean, Chris, Nancy Pelosi makes $223 a year, but she's worth $120 million. I guess we're doing it wrong.
James Fodio, I wish you guys could run as president and vice president. I would vote for you guys.
They wouldn't.
There wouldn't be too many of them, though.
No. We get about 212 votes.
Yeah. Well, I think we get more than that, but because we got other people, too.
Well, it's all about, say what you want about Black Rifle Coffee, whatever, but I still like the guys. And they had that Marine on their podcast the other day that got booted out of Marines for calling out the debacle about Afghanistan. And they had another Marine on, I can't remember what state he's running for the Senate, I believe. And this guy's like learning about how the fucking game works. He's like, and I didn't know this until he said it, which is weird, but hey, whatever. As an individual, you're only allowed to donate to someone's campaign upwards to $35, I think, or $3,900. But if you're a corporation, you can write that feller an empty check.
Yep.
And then they can blast all the commercials they want and put up all the billboards they want and send out all the flyers they want so they get elected. And they truck their ass down, up or down or out to DC and park their ass in a little junior office.
All
Who do
right.
you suppose the first one is knocking on the fucking door wanting
All
a
right,
favor?
before we lose power, truly, listen to this, because Old Farmer's exactly right. I've been saying this all along. Why do people think the reason companies go overseas? It's because of taxes. Tax the rich and companies, it isn't anything for them to pack up and leave again. Exactly. So, like when Trump lowered corporate tax rate to 21% and Biden's going to jack it to 28%, these companies are just going to go back overseas where it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So, it ain't all about taxing the rich. I mean...
And then who gets fucked out of that?
And
the middle class.
Everything you're paying right now in gas, food, all the inflation is just like a tax. Who's suffering the most from that? Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Or the owner of some big business? Or those of us, at the street level? So
They're
the Democrats have got it fucking ass backwards when they are like, tax the rich. That's what we need to do.
Well, that's 'cause they're
they
all
end up
fucking-
hurting the poor and the middle class.
Joe Biden has never signed the front of a fucking check. Ever. Bernie Sanders has never signed the front of a fucking check. These motherfuckers went straight to politics out of their mom's fucking basement. They're clueless on how the real people of this country fucking live. And these are the elderly fucking assholes that we have running this fucking place, and people wonder why it goes to fucking shit.
Thank you. Truly agrees 100%. Truly, we are going to convert you before your marriage.
Told you, you're a closet conservative.
Damon, we're working on it for you, buddy.
You don't have to say anything at work. That's fine. That's fine. But you're a closet conservative. You just didn't know it. That's okay.
Josh
Sometimes-
Wellner says a school board for my district ended their meeting tonight because 2 kids weren't wearing masks and there was
God.
plenty of room for the kids to sit 50 feet away from anyone. Oh, Damon says now she worded her statement wrong.
Oh.
Oh, the first statement, is that it? Not the
Come
part
on.
about how she agrees with us 100%?
Oh.
Truly, you're
I'll
flipping,
backtrack now.
Truly.
It's on the internet.
You're-
It's here. Can't backtrack. You can't take it back now.
Exactly, Mike Blake. They're not going to tax the very same people who donate millions of dollars to them. So when you hear this bullshit about taxing the rich When the rich is donating to the Democratic Party, no.
It's all fucking mouthpiece bullshit. Whoa!
Ron, what's up?
Holy.
Holy shit.
Ask and you shall receive.
The beer studs just brought a phone charger here.
Bud?
I was working out. I know.
Here.
Nice to meet you, finally.
But I don't know if it's long enough.
This is Christopher.
How you doing?
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you,
you,
bud.
bud. Yeah, nice to meet you. For God's sakes,
I'm gonna have to
Tony.
get an extension cord
Sit down,
out.
Cam. Oh, God.
Let me get an extension. Let me get an extension.
We're gonna pause for a second. Hold on. We got some stuff and things going on.
We got the beer studs here. And they brought in
What other the Charger stuff?
yeah, now they're the charger studs.
It's a good thing they're like around the corner-ish,
Depends how fast you
right?
Oh,
Where's
that
the
was
wig?
funny. That was funny. All of a sudden,
Damn it.
somebody's beating on the door, and they walk in with
Say
a
that.
and they walk in with a phone charger.
Fucking wrecked. Well, you know.
All right, are we still here?
There we go. This is loose.
Everybody still
Beer
there?
studs, are they, you know? I don't know.
Oh, they can stay if they want their cord back for another 25 minutes. We quit. All right, folks. The beer studs. The beer studs are here. All right, I guess I can have another one then.
Everybody fucking.
Oh.
Please stand by. They're experiencing some technical difficulties. Yeah.
All right, is everybody still with us?
And that little fucking deep. Please stand by.
All right, we'll be good for the next half an hour. We got power now. I forgot my damn
We
cord.
all sit there, and there's like 5 or 6 of us over there watching it, and we all watch it on our phones too, so the viewers pop up because we like to read the comments too on with us when we're sitting there.
So he's got to go now.
So these guys are like 2.5 miles away or so,
Give it to him.
and they drove over.
Farther than that. I was gonna think of it.
Is it that? What do you think it is?
Wasted.
Down there to your apartment. 3 miles? All right.
Not that big a difference.
And they brought their own twisted tea.
Yeah, you can.
Well, shit.
Pull up a chair.
There's
Yeah,
two chairs
pull up-
over there. You can pull
Pull
them
the
up.
fucking chair.
Pull them up behind us. You guys can get on
Join the
screen
convo.
too.
I gotta fucking.
You might want to dust that one off a little. That fucker there is pretty nasty looking.
I'm 4 beers in. I gotta break.
Just dust her off a little. All right, we're gonna make these guys' parents proud. And Jimmy's gone outside to break the seal already. All right, where are we? John Stevens, you're finally in. I was going to do a video about New York putting you in jail. Proposed a file that gives government power to detain if they believe that you might be contagious. A416 proposed, but yeah. Well, they're fucking bullshit things that they're trying to propose is good neighborly people, Aaron Cody says, and hell yeah, bro, pull up a chair, come join the party. The more the merrier. I think Aaron's pretty well hammered.
Well, normally that's how.
That's how we usually end up by the end of the live stream.
Michael Brash, which one had the hair? That would be this one. They had the wig on that
Well, they
night.
both had
Well,
wigs.
actually, they both had wigs
Yeah.
on that night. Thanks for the beer studs. Beer studs, American flag, Canadian flag. Yeah, they both had the wigs on that night.
We did. Speed. Hey, sign's over here. Sorry about your.
Yeah, I kept the sign. Sorry about the driveway. Yep. I kept- yeah.
Chris was driving that day.
That was funny that night
was
though, because the
great.
door was open, because it was summertime. All of a sudden, you could hear the fucking
69,
car come.
motherfucker!
Yeah, you could hear the car come flying in the fucking driveway. We're both like, "What the fuck is that?"
I told the friend who's a boy that, sorry about the raking.
Yeah, sorry, you got
Got the right driveway tomorrow.
Then you hear "Post 69,
Just
motherfucker."
about to leave to come over here, and there's people fucking sledding still on their snowmobiles right now,
Oh
like
my
new
God.
sleds.
It's like almost.
There's no snow right
There's
on
no snow.
Like usually I'm pissing back there.
And then all of a sudden, we see the beer rolling across the driveway, peeling out down the
Like,
road. I'm
hey!
like, "Who the fuck was that?" Oh, they left beer though. They had to be all right. Derek
Burn out my
Mazur.
driveway anytime you want.
Are you going to the farm show in Louisville? No. Going to the farm show in New York now that We don't have to worry about fucking face diapers and
Louisville, Kentucky.
vax passports. Yeah.
That's far. I don't like traveling.
Fuck's sake, wife tried to leave me and got stuck in the driveway. Damn my luck, Pork says. Well,
Fuck's sake.
go push her ass out then.
Go get the tractor.
The beer stud saved the live stream.
Boom.
Well, they made it last till what it would normally last to.
9
I don't know
bells.
why the fuck I walked out of the house without the cord. That's the first time I've ever done that.
How dare you?
I don't know.
You getting seen?
And I really didn't feel like going and getting it, so I figured when the phone died, the phone died. It's amazing how
What
much.
would you do without your phone?
Well, I charge it when I got to the house. It's amazing how much the fucker dies just filming though. Like you said, you're still at 66%. Uh-oh, we must be buffering for people.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, I got fucking.
Well, I wonder if it's because now it's raining.
Yeah.
Although that fucker's
I'm
not
on
buffering.
AT&T.
Are we buffering for you people? Because
Well,
Jimmy's
just reading
phone.
the comments on his.
Jimmy's
He's
phone is
catching up to
buffering.
yours. Yours is still good. Yours would be pausing. Yours was shit.
All right.
It might just be AT&T because they're.
No, because I'm not getting any more comments now because you're pausing.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Now
Come
I got
on.
more technical difficulties.
Are you on it? Are we
We're
up to
still
date
good.
on comments? People are
Yeah, I've been
rolling.
up to date on the comments the whole time.
No, but I am now.
200 people.
But the problem is, oh, there, now you
It's
start
fine.
buffering, Jim.
Yep,
They're
yep.
flying by
You're
me now.
good. You're good. Yep. we're
Holy
good.
fuck, they're flying by like a bastard now.
AT&T had to catch
I
up.
got
That's all.
AT&T. I got those services.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't like stealing.
Seth says I need a cognitive test. Yeah.
Cognitive test. I feel yeah.
No, you were before, Damon says. Yeah, we're getting a storm right now, so.
Is that
And unfortunately, it ain't fucking snow.
the numbnuts fucking
Rule life with Ron says it's all good now.
the Joe Rogan hater? coming
No,
out?
fucking Tony D, where are you, buddy? Come on.
Talking shit about Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
Tony D, where are you?
Yeah,
Where's
must
where's
been
my
on-
buddy
must been on the
TT?
road for that comment.
No, I think we were playing cornhole, but
Oh well.
Mark-
well, yeah.
Mark
that's
Medaffrey went and fucking erased all of his comments in all the past live streams.
Bitch.
But I know you're still watching.
Bitch.
Just like the fucktards from local here that are watching too, so you can all try it.
Put something in the paper. Get me for something. Local.
Broke Dick Farms, where's the sign-up sheet for that militia you're starting over there? Yeah. And your
We
fucking,
got 4.
he's good.
and your,
Where's them sleeves? Put them guns away. Jesus. Someone could get hurt.
I can't think of the game.
no,
Those
butter.
are best be 10 round magazines.
Must be just Jim
I don't know.
buffers now and then. Now you're buffering again.
They're New York State legal.
Oh, now you stop.
Is it buffering again?
Well, it did, but
Yeah,
now it
those guys
stopped.
New York compliant or what?
I mean,
John McCadden, what's in? Coming through loud and clear in Myrtle Beach.
Licking
That's good.
chicken. Licking chicken.
That's one of the places I'm going.
Dan's on this, huh?
That's where I'm going in March, so we'll have to, like I said, when we gotta figure out whether we're doing it on 3 weeks or 5 weeks. Cause I'm going down to John's and then I'm going down to Joel's, then I'm going back to John's, then I'm coming back home.
I gotta find me a summer job where I can just ride snowmobiles.
Well,
Go
you haven't been
golfing.
riding that much this year, right?
No, unfortunately.
We put,
If
I
I
got,
can ship for snow.
me and Dad put about 500 or 600 miles on the sled, I think.
I think my new sled now has 650 to 700 miles on it. It broke in at about 500.
Yeah,
Are we making your dad proud by you being here tonight?
he's probably. My
Just
mom
asking.
might be watching, or grandma.
Are you watching, Mom?
Or grandma might be
Grandma
watching.
watches.
Gam
Grandma
Gam?
watches.
Grandma watches?
Fuck yeah, bud.
2 watches us?
We got 218 in, man. We're close to the record. I think we had
Hi, Tootie.
238,
Well, she might
240.
have one. I don't know if she's.
Hi, Tammy, if you are.
Yee.
They won't know how to comment if they are.
Yeah, no, mom was on
My
the
parents-
couch, dumb shit all
My dad will watch on the TV, but then he'll text me.
Oh,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Dad, Andy's holding my phone.
your father commented that one time.
Same with my Russian buddy. He was watching that one
Broke
time.
Dick Farm says, do you have that name trademark? What name?
Which one?
What name? Grumpy Farmer?
Asshole?
No.
What?
Why, should I? Probably somebody else that's already got it, but
Well, if you YouTube it, there's a fella out in Germany that plowed a big ditch because people were parked on his lawn. That's a grumpy farmer.
Jay Roberts says, love when Kid Rock said, I'm not performing at any venue with Beer 19 mandates. Exactly.
Shit can
Yeah,
Buffalo.
Rock, he came out with some pretty good songs. Like,
Yep.
about COVID.
Hell yeah.
Arthur
Finally,
says,
somebody other than the fucking Aaron Lewis is speaking
I
up.
know, yeah, he's good too.
Arthur says we're good mentors to these young bucks behind us. Well, we won't ask their parents, but here's my theory. I'm not a mentor to anybody. I mean, well, maybe my daughter, because she's on Monday going to be the 18-year-old female version of me. She already is the female version of me, but she turns 18 on Monday.
Then how has she not been kicked out of fucking school yet?
But
What's been going on? So have they been kicking kids out for not wearing a mask at school?
I don't know if
'Cause
they've
I know
kicked
there was a whole
anybody
bunch of
out
us said
yet.
they were gonna wear a mask at school, and then what
There's
happened?
something brewing pretty soon
Yeah.
going on. I was talking about it earlier. I think
I know they did
something's-
that little rally there at the school we drove by.
I hope something happens because I want to go.
My theory is I'm not a mentor to anybody because y'all need to make your own way in life. The only thing I want to do is make you fucking think. Don't let the government think for
yourself.
you. Yeah, think
for
for yourself.
Don't be told what
The government's
fucking
not there to think for you.
Fucking, oh, you put the mask on. It's safe your
And if you
life.
think the government's there to think for you,
Yeah, you can't be helped.
because all they do is common sense things, Mark.
I was in the
Well,
army for 20
you got
years.
fucking issues.
The government pays $80 for a fucking toilet seat. Anything the government touches turns to shit. Literally. It's fucking, ugh.
James Fodio says we need to keep jobs in America. It's important. You guys are totally right. We definitely need Trump back. He was the best president America could ever had. I wish I was there drinking with you. Well, I agree with everything you said. The only thing I have an issue with Trump is he's still patting himself on the back for the dart that ain't working.
Yep.
Because it was done in record speed.
What do they call it? The rapid, or what the fuck was he calling it?
I may not be exactly
Warp
like my
speed.
father was, because my father wasn't quite the asshole that I am. Everybody tells me that, by the way.
happened?
And my father could be an asshole. But the one thing my father taught me was, when you're wrong, say you're wrong. I don't have a problem with that. When I'm wrong, I don't have a problem with,
We
okay, I was
we
wrong.
call it owning your shit.
Yep.
Just own your shit.
And that's Trump's problem, is he don't want to
You
own
don't
his shit
wanna
on
own your
that.
shit. Own it. Louise and Papa's asshole. Now we got the fossil that walks away from the press. If Trump seen one fucking camera with one numbnut standing there with a microphone, he's fucking.
All right, Robert.
Right
see
on
you
over.
later.
Did you see that interview the other, or I don't know when it was, maybe this week or last week, and he was fucking talking off the side like that's a fucking stupid question. Going back, could you imagine if Trump did that to a reporter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's a
Oh, he
fucking
said he called the guy a son of a bitch.
sexist, racist.
Yeah,
Stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you imagine if fucking Trump had called Jim Acosta a stupid son of a bitch?
SU
Which he fucking is.
SU Tom says a trademark equals money, $600. Well, I guess I won't be doing that, but we all know there's only one grumpy farmer. Keith Robinson says that's what my wife calls me, broke dick.
They make pills for that, you know.
Josh Weldner says, hell yeah, I think for yourself. Exactly. That's all anybody's got to do, is think for yourself.
If anything that this pandemic proved is the amount of people that can be convinced by what they just see on the television and won't diagnose anything for themselves or think for themselves or go, you know, or just like I said earlier, just take 2 minutes. Don't care what side of the fence you're on. Take 2 fucking minutes and just look at the alleged rules or the regulations that they're putting in place and tell me
Well-
that any of that shit fucking makes any fucking sense
Tell-
whatsoever.
Tell me now how they're saying, well, the science has changed. No, it hasn't. It's a fucking election year.
No, they've changed the
Your
definition.
polls are going down dramatically. Fucking science didn't change, because the science you've been using is bullshit fucking science from day
Science
one.
is supposed to be scrutinized. Ask any real scientist.
Science is taking a hypothesis and running it over and over and over again until you get the same result. Have we had the same result when we keep moving the fucking goalpost? Take this, remember fucking Rachel Maddow?
98%
When the
effective.
virus hits a vaccinated person, it stops, it's over.
Lies.
Really? But now the vaccinated people can
Yes.
catch
Ask
it,
Israel how
transmit it,
that's
end up in the
working.
hospital, and die.
Ask
Connection
Israel
to
how
the
that's-
server
how that's
timed
working.
out, retry. Betty Swain, your birthday's on Valentine's Day too, same as Chelsea? The big 55, well, happy birthday, Betty.
Oh, time to retire. Probably not. You work
I
till
will,
you're
Lee.
dead. You guys are probably gonna work till you're dead.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
what
I'm
I'm
working.
fucking. I was just
I'm
having a
working.
conversation. Yeah, we worked
Yeah.
together. Fucking.
Well, we had that conversation the other day, like Chelsea's generation, which really isn't much farther behind these two. What are you, 27?
25.
25, what are you?
23.
23? We had that discussion in the house earlier. Chelsea was talking about these guys and
Old back.
trying to figure out the age, and I said 27. I was a little ahead of my time. So really, they're not much different than his kids, my daughter's generation. Their generation, fuck, I'll guarantee you, by the time they can retire to collect Social Security,
You're gonna be dead.
the retirement
I'm gonna
age will be
fucking dead.
75 or 77. It'll be whatever the fucking life expectancy is, because we're
The
bankrupting this
only way you
country.
guys could have bankrolled, which I heard this from my customer, is that if you guys had paid attention to every stock trade that Nancy Pelosi's husband did, you guys would
I tried to
fucking
get.
set.
Or-
I've been
You
following
wouldn't be
that.
living in no fucking
I've been
apartment, I'll
following-
tell you
I've been
that.
fucking
Or
following.
go get Hillary to, give you some fucking cattle futures advice, because, she made 100, she holds the record for making the most money in one day on cattle futures.
I do.
Weird.
That. I invest in that Nancy Pelosi shit too. I follow it on.
Well, my
There's a bunch
suggestion,
of college kids that did that shit, they're fucking millionaires now.
my suggestion to you guys, and like I told my daughter, and like I told her friend who's a boy, if you can afford to, at least $200 a month. I'm not talking like, the great thing would be if you could take $100 a week, but if you could take $200 a month and put it away into IRAs at your age now,
Yeah.
by the time you're my age in your mid-50s,
Yeah.
you'll be doing good. But the problem is a lot of the younger generation, and I was the same way,
I'm still-
we like to drink, we like to party, we like to do everything that we...
We're not ones for.
I'm stuck in between, like, does the gym right now, want to live and have a life, or should the old gym be able to have a life? And I'm like, most of the time, I'm like, you know what, fuck the old gym. I just want, like, and it's not like I'm living high on the fucking cotton, fucking, I'm not sinking tons and thousands of money into fucking toys.
Well,
and
happy
shit. I'm
birthday
just
to you
fucking
too,
getting
Lee.
by. And the way the economy is now, and the fucking up and down with all this horse shit, where are you fucking supposed to put the money to save
All
it?
right, Arthur says, Andy, who do you want to see run
Yeah.
for president? All right,
The American dollar is fucking going
If-
down. It's not backed by nothing.
if Trump runs, I will vote for Trump, because Trump did more for this country as far as making America first
Yes.
than any president, other than maybe in my lifetime at least, that I could vote for or paid attention to, Reagan.
Kind of did.
Kinda did.
I don't think Reagan did as much as
Trump did more for the economy, in my opinion, than any other. Trump's a pompous ass, but if it's not Trump, I guess my number one choice would be DeSantis.
Yeah.
After that, my list gets a little thin, because I know Rand Paul is out there talking all his shit, going after Fauci, making his name for himself, because he wants to run for president. But then in his next breath, being a doctor, he keeps telling everybody they should go out and get...
No.
Well, Rand, you bitch at Fauci about science. Look at the science about that, because like I said,
Let's fast forward.
I'll
5
show my
years.
emails to any one of you that wants to see it. The
Fast
daily
forward
reports.
5 years when this what is it? Emergency use only. The EUA finally goes away, because right now I'm still boggled where the emergency is. Someone tell me where the emergency
Oh, wait,
is.
Tony D's in.
What is it?
How can anyone trust Trump? I can't believe how many Republicans are petrified of saying anything that might make him angry. Why do you say that? No, here's the deal. These Republicans are afraid to act like the rhinos that they normally are, because Trump will call them out on that.
Yeah. Teddy Cruz.
But here's what your problem is, Tony D. Stop fucking giving me Trump shit. Tell me what your boy Pudding Brain is doing that's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Sell me your president, fucktard.
Yeah. See, that's
Last
all
I
you
checked,
guys...
Trump fucking lost, right? Trump's gone. Look at CNN. They're down 80% in viewership. Why is that? They got nobody to talk about.
That's all you fuckers can talk about is Trump. But
He's
you can't talk
fucking
about your
gone.
own boy.
Sell me Joey Biden. What's he done lately to help me? Diesel down here is $4.19 fucking cents.
Come back with an intelligent statement, Tony, or else kick Tony's
2
ass out.
packages of fucking bacon. My customer went to the grocery store the other day. They come back 2 fucking packages of bacon. $25 fucking dollars. That's an expensive fucking breakfast. Might as well go down to fucking Dunkin' Donuts and get some microwave bullshit. Jesus Christ. But Papa Joe's so much better. We don't have mean tweets in the morning. Go fuck yourself.
I agree with you, old farmer. I can let Trump have his ego as long as he kept the policies he had. I could always just turn the channel and not listen to the ego.
Here's a
I agree with
newsflash.
you.
This is the thing that people need to get the fuck over, because it's all about feelings, right? It's not a fucking popularity contest. It's about who's qualified for the fucking job. What the fuck? I just didn't like him, so I voted for Biden.
Yeah.
He was
I'm just a
he was
suburban
so
housewife.
stoic.
Well,
He
how's
was
your
grandpa
fucking
was.
husband's paycheck now, suburban
Yeah.
housewife?
Tax season's coming
It's
up.
a little less
how
than
you
it
all
used to
getting
be.
butt fucked now, huh? When you're doing your taxes this year, how's that fucking feel? Stupid.
It's their fault. They brought the charger.
Yeah.
And now
we
look
would
at
have
us.
been done.
Yeah, fuck.
Now you're stuck.
I,
Yeah.
Bork says he has a Valentine's Day live special at 8, and his wife will probably beat the shit out of him.
Perfect. I'll just tune in to see
That's
that.
usually the highlight of his live streams.
Did
is
you
when
get the edible
Katie
underwear?
smacks the shit out of
where
him.
is he from? Is he from
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota. E.
Where is the guy in there from Australia still?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Tony D,
We got a
message
bunch of
deleted.
Canadians.
So is Tony
Ohio,
is Tony
Florida.
deleting his own messages, or are
Yes.
you guys throwing them out?
Come on.
Because all it says is message deleted.
Damn it!
Well, I said, if he can't come in with something intelligent, throw him out. But read it first if he comes in. See if it's intelligent,
Was
and then throw him
anything
out.
really intelligent gonna come out of his fucking head?
No, probably
That's the thing.
not.
I get the same thing at work too. Fucking. Oh,
You got
you
libtards
voted
at
for
work?
Trump. You did this. You did that. Well,
Oh, Damon.
what the fuck are you? What the fucking?
Damon, you're shot, dude. He's back. He had to go help the woman hang a weed that was a mile long. You haven't even married her yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been. It's
Isn't that union though? Is that
No,
union out there?
no, non-union.
Well,
It's pretty good. The whole back. So.
Well, the city's ran by.
Well, I'll tell
Democrat.
the-
We got a
I'll tell
Democrat fucking.
Well,
mayor
there's
out
like
there.
1,300 of us there. It's about.
All right, Wilson,
They thought
see
it was
ya.
going to be this big fucking deal. Everyone's getting vaccinated. So everybody who was vaccinated was like, "Fuck you guys! You're going to have to get vaccinated. You're going to get fired or whatever."
Bye.
So they're like, "Great, you got." So for about a month before OSHA came out and said, we're not going to support that." Everyone that was vaccinated was like, "Fuck you guys! You're going to get vaccinated. You're going to get fired." So by the time that came through, OSHA said no. Now all the guys
It
are.
wasn't none of OSHA's fucking business.
So now all the guys that are vaccinated, they were
Exactly.
yelling at us. They're like, "Okay, you're not gonna get vaccinated, but then they just get tested." Well, they were like, "Well, fuck you guys, you're gonna have to get tested all the time." Until the company came out and said, "We're gonna pay for you guys to get tested. It's not that big a deal." Well, everybody that's vaccinated is like, "Well, you're fucking wasting all of this company money. You're fucking doing all this shit." And then finally they just squashed it.
Yep.
We're supposed to wear a mask all the time. We're supposed to do all this. Nobody gives a
You shouldn't
fuck.
have to now.
Nobody gives a fuck. Oh, we
Did
still
she?
do.
Do you?
Yeah, our company's fucking.
All right. Why is
Yeah, 'cause those fucking
Yeah.
work, right?
why is
That's Tony
Tony?
the thing to throw in the fucking these vaccinated higher than
Yeah.
you know
And I've never.
holier than thou fuckers.
What's
Right?
Tony
You're wearing a
saying?
face diaper, you should be fine, right?
I've never been a part of it from the start. I haven't worn a
It's
fucking
such
mask.
fucking
Truman
bullshit.
Hunter, what are you saying that people are you retracted yours?
The oldest one works for
Okay.
for Tessie.
Well, don't delete Tony until somebody
Same fucking
reads
thing.
it to see what it says, and then tell me.
Bullshit.
David, Damon Young always thought Ross Perot should have been president.
He was that first businessman that tried and failed, unfortunately. He was a good businessman, but I don't think the timing was right.
Tony D, message deleted. All right, you guys, easy on Tony. I want to see what he said though. Is it intelligent?
Probably.
I don't.
Yes, Truman, I
don't
have been.
understand. You guys are unreasonable. If somebody comes up with
No.
a good point, you aren't fucking riding Trump's dick by any means.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
I mean, I
Trump
don't think
walked
it's
in this door right now, I'd tell him, I love the fact that you put America first.
Right.
I love what you did for the economy,
You're so pompous.
but you're a fucking pompous ass. And did your mother ever teach you to admit when you're wrong? Because you
No.
were wrong on the fucking dart.
No.
And I'll bet you we'd get along.
No.
But that's the thing. He's not going to have an educated conversation. It's not even worth their time. He's just going to say Trump every time. Right?
I agree with you, Mark Calmer.
That's all most of these liberal fuckers
Mark
got
says, I
going.
think DeSantis should run and have Trump as an advisor because there's still a lot of hate for Trump. You're exactly right. You're not going to turn a lot of the suburban housewives, no matter how much money their husband's losing in their paycheck right now. That's the problem because people can't admit when they're wrong in this country. And I know
Yes.
you libtards will go, well, everything you say is wrong. You're not admitting it. Well, that's your opinion. We can prove that
You're wrong.
what you're saying is wrong about Trump because look at your fucking paycheck. Look at your fucking gas bill.
Yeah.
When you fill your fucking house
how's that
with propane
grocery
or
bill
fueling
looking?
oil, fuel oil, go to the gas
Are we
pump.
getting fuel from Russia now? You know where we're getting the gas from? But we were energy
That whole
independent
thing.
for like a year and a half ago. We were energy independent. What changed? Oh, that's right. You fucking voted Democrat in. Or they stole a Democrat in, rather. They pushed that fucking
watched that interview today about-
fossil across the fucking
They were
fence
asking
line.
Biden where he was going, what his plan was to get Americans out of Ukraine if the Russians.
Oh, Jesus.
He had no fucking.
Mr. Bill says, I love the hell out of stupid lefty trolls.
I just read, was on the Instaface, somebody put that he wasn't listening to his military advisors on Afghanistan. Well,
Nope.
big shocker fucking there.
I'm not saying that Trump definitely didn't listen to his military advice.
Well, that was,
Mattis.
I mean, that
Mattis
was Trump's
Mattis
plan.
was a piece of shit. That was half the problem.
Which was depressing to me because I
He's
love the fucking
motivating.
man.
In our shop, I had a picture of him on the shop when I was serving.
But allegedly, that was Trump's plan. So let me get this straight. The only fucking plan that geezer fucking kept was Afghanistan. Other than that, he wrote 50 plus fucking executive orders. The shit can. Every other fucking Trump plan, but we're gonna keep the Afghan
But
plan.
the problem is when you talk to
and
whether
leave billions of dollars of equipment.
whether it's past military people or military people that are still in now, like people that I've talked to, the higher up the ranks these people get,
Oh, it's just politics.
like Mattis and all them, exactly.
They're not in the military anymore.
They're not.
politicians.
They're not military people anymore. They're politicians.
By the time you make
That's
a
the
star,
problem with those people.
like Colonel, depending on where you're
The more
at,
shit that's
Colonel-
right here and here just turns you into a politician, not a military person.
Depending on what post you are. If
It turns
it's
into a
Colonel.
fucking dick sucking
Oh yeah,
competition is what
fuck
they're
yeah, I've
after.
seen it. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. They lose touch with the lower ranks. You know,
Yeah.
I literally watched it fucking happen in front of my face.
Jay Robert, you're exactly right. One good thing Biden did, gun sales are off the
Obama did the
skyrocketing.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Well, now the new mayor of New York City is gonna go back to Rudy Giuliani's stop and frisk, but they're not calling it that because that was a Republican idea.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
they're redoing it, but basically it's the same fucking thing.
Arthur says, fuck you, Tony D, and all your liberal motherfuckers who are bringing this great country down. Yeah, and Carl just keeps putting in more comments.
Oh, Carl.
Like this one here.
Carl
Gas
fucking
prices
hammer the
going
fuck
up, but Trump. Yeah, exactly. Everything you're saying is, yeah, it's all. And that's what kills me. And then, if you remember, they always go back to whatever's good when Trump was president was because of Obama.
Oh yeah, right.
Whatever's bad when this pudding
Biden.
brain is president
Right.
was
It's
because
Trump's
of
fault.
Trump.
Right.
But it never fucking works that whatever was good under Obama was
Weird how
because
that
of
works.
because of Bush.
Bush did it.
Who Bush was pretty fucking
Fucking
useless
rhino.
himself,
Yeah, he's a
in my
fucking
opinion.
rhino.
See, Tony D, that's where you and me differ, and Mark Modaffri and fucking TT, whoever you are. I have no problem with talking about the fucking Republicans
tits.
who suck,
TT, tiny
because there's a large majority of them that fucking suck.
Yeah.
Which is why I encourage all, like my daughter turning 18, all younger people, fuck party politics. Be an independent, be an NOP like me, no official party. If we
Fuck
get
'em.
enough people to do that, we bring down the party
I mean,
system.
we still had the same two parties we had during the Civil War, for fuck's sake. Like, really? We can't come up with something new, better, works? That's something that fucking works?
Keith Robinson, that's the first time I have ever done a timeout. It's kind of gratifying.
Use the wrench! Yeah! Crack the whip!
Get him.
Fucking fucktards.
Well, of course, Jackie, they're keeping track of the gun sales. It's like I said earlier, when the person
Another
talking
fucking
about,
business.
you know,
Well, yeah.
the tractors all
here's
giving
the
our
question.
information away. The fucking government knows everything you do.
My county representative, why in the fuck do I have to recertify my pistol permit every 5 fucking years?
Because of New York State.
This fucking
being
state
liberal.
knows how many fucking guns I have.
I just did
They
mine.
know where the fuck I live.
But speaking of which, you better pay attention to when you do it. Because the sheriff sent us an email recently.
Yeah, my dad sent
the
me a brush
legislature.
for me. Oh yeah.
So Barb and I got on the computer a week or so ago. My 5 years was up February 13th. I never would have known that
Like
because
this year?
Yes,
I
because
better
the
look.
troopers are not sending you
Of
a
course
notification.
not. But I bet you they'll come to your door looking for
Exactly.
your guns, right?
So I happened to look it up,
Go
and
ahead
Barb
and
says,
try that.
"We did yours in 2017. You need to do it now." So I did it. So we now have a file in our fucking filing cabinet so we can pull it out and pay attention
What goes
to
into
it.
that research? They do another background check, the whole thing?
No.
You just gotta fill some more paperwork out.
The only thing you do is your name, address, like for,
Everything they already fucking know.
like for hair color, my wife laughed and put gray because it's not brown anymore. Your guns you have to put on, so if you got any new ones and all that, and then you push submit.
If you already got new ones, you're already.
They
you
already
can't
fucking
have
know
it.
I got
I know, but if it's not on the last 5
you
years
have to pay it.
The whole
recertified,
reason
no,
is if
no.
somebody forgets and doesn't do it, they have carte blanche to show up and try to take their guns. Go ahead and try, but try. What the fuck? I thought at one point the Q County Sheriff said he wasn't gonna do that. The first time they did that, there's a bunch of people
It's
that are
the
all
state.
confused and
It's
shit.
not the county. It's the state. The state police control it.
Well, they're fucking.
Mr. Bill, Tony was lecturing about Trump bring a reprobate that we need to pick Jesus for president
Huh?
or side while they pick racist pedo career politicians.
Well, that's yeah.
Whatever, Tony. You're fucked in the head, Tony.
Yeah.
Damon says, what does the wrench mean beside my name? It
You
means
get
when
to
somebody,
fucking
when
throw
Tony
somebody
D
out.
comes in, you can push on his little
You got
icon.
the power.
And then you can push the thing that says remove or whatever the fuck it says. You
With
can throw
great-
people out who don't have a blue wrench.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's right. So, Damon, you're a powerful guy.
This fucking blowjob.
Old Farmer says exactly. Just what in the hell has Biden did to help this country in any way?
Name
Everything
it.
costs more.
Figure it
People
out.
crossing
When
the border.
when CNN is
Yeah.
putting numbers on there that aren't very positive for Papa Joe, things are looking pretty fucking bad. Because they were pushing this fucking geezer along for fucking months.
Okay. Alex Filipiak said he being, I'm assuming Tony, said you just said you will vote for Trump again. Yeah, I did. Did you not fucking listen, Tony? If Trump is the choice, I will vote for Trump because I agree with putting America first, and I
Fuck
sure as
everyone
the
else.
fuck like paying $1.79 for my diesel fuel rather than the $1.50 or $3.50 I just paid to fill my tank.
He also doesn't look like he's gonna fucking die at any fucking.
Yeah.
But I don't like Trump's bullshit with his, the whole fucking
He
dark
did-
thing and
but
whatnot.
he did say that he would never. Well, of course, it's
He
all
wouldn't mandate shit.
hindsight's 2020. But the hilarious thing is, if Trump had won, you would never have seen these fucking mandates. You would never have seen any of this shit. Why? Because none of the Democrats would have signed on. Let's rewind. Everyone keeps on forgetting what Cuomo said, what Papa Joe said, what Camel Toe fucking said about the vaccines when Trump was president. So let me ask this fucking question again. Did the vaccine formula fucking change with the political party? Answer me that one, Tony.
But again,
Huh.
Tony, you're coming in with Trump.
Trump.
What about Pudding Brain?
Yeah.
Your guy.
Camel
Tell
toe.
us all about Pudding Brain.
What about Kamala?
Stop talking
I mean-
about Trump. Trump is not president. Pudding Brain is. And Charles,
almost a year,
Charles
right?
Woodfarm
We're-
just said he's
we're over
seen
a
on
year.
Fox, your governor wants to have emergency powers forever. Well,
How about fucking no?
I hope she's not our governor in about 8 months. So
Do we have anyone running against
Yeah,
this?
Lee Zeldin, who he's an ex-military. He's an okay guy.
All right.
But he's not.
I'd rather vote for an okay guy
He's
than
not.
this fucking cunt.
He's not the greatest choice though, as far as
Because,
we need somebody who's not afraid to be out there.
where was she this whole time Cuomo was doing all this nasty shit?
When she came in the office, I don't think I've seen a fucking.
I never
word from
fucking
her for
seen her.
3
But what
months,
kills
3
me
months.
is
Oh, I've never seen her fucking face.
Cuomo, who was
Before she
killing
fucking showed up.
killing grannies and slapping fannies. After he got taken out,
With no criminal.
she
fucking-
comes in, and all of a sudden the nursing home desks go up 15,000 because she knew they were more,
But didn't say nothing.
but didn't say a fucking thing while
That
he's
makes
in
you an
office.
accomplice.
But all of a sudden she was a hero
Yeah.
by the lamestream
yeah,
media
she
for
was like a
giving the truth.
Right.
Oh, the truth.
Where
you
the fuck
sat
you
on?
been? Weren't you in the same fucking office reading the same
Yeah,
numbers, bitch?
The numbers are so fucked anyway. You don't fucking know. It don't
It's
matter if she
fucking
says
bullshit.
20,000, whatever.
They even
It's all
came out and
fucked.
said it, but they're still fucking doing it. Here in New York, they even came out and said, I don't know how many times I've fucking seen it on national television. If someone shoots himself in the fucking head and commits suicide, but they pop for the clap, they get put on the fucking list.
Makes sense.
They didn't fucking die from it. He died in a car accident or suicide or fucking Whatever.
Dawson
They're still
says-
doing it in fucking New York State.
Dawson
Here's what
says,
happened, what was that, a year ago, or 2 years ago when they started reporting these numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Where's
lost
the
me.
tickers now?
You lost me on COVID right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck
That's
you.
immediately when it was
Oh,
South Door.
where's
Dawson
the
Harris
Jeff
says
tickers
that
now?
Trump and I would disagree because I got more hair in my face than he's got on his head. Trump would be jealous.
Hey, Jimmy Kimmel rubbed it and it was real, allegedly. Whatever.
You're right, Scott Larson, I like that idea. Put Governor Nome from South Dakota in with DeSantis. That would make a good ticket right there. She's not bad on the eyes neither,
Ooh. Oh, that chick.
but she's a pretty conservative, yeah.
That always helpful.
Yay! That's fine.
Damon Young says he's afraid
Should we be like
Ukraine
on a
could get
post?
ugly. Well, of course Ukraine's gonna get ugly because
Gotta have a
fucking Putin knows pudding brain is not gonna do a fucking thing.
Well, he already fucking told him. Yeah, you can go ahead and just put the tip in, but don't fully penetrate. That works every time, right, boys? Sure.
Isn't
What
it,
the
I wish I could see what other countries think of us.
it's,
Oh,
isn't it
we are
embarrassing?
laughing stock
Isn't
in
it
the world.
embarrassing
We are
though, when
laughing
you think
I
about
mean,
it?
Trump, I don't agree with everything that I understand
But
his
he
social
had
media
fucking
platform.
balls that
reason-
came
Yeah,
in a
that's all
dump
you
truck.
need. And it's embarrassing when you think, you know, it's like,
He stood up for us, that's the
Yeah.
one thing. He stood up for
He
America.
fucking pulled us out of the Paris Accord. He told you, he asked the UN, why the fuck are we flipping the bill? What have you done for us lately? When we go, you don't even fucking go. I didn't see UN troops in fucking Afghanistan for the last 22
you
fucking
got,
years.
so we're, just because Russia's a big thing right now, you got Putin, like the first impression wise, you see him, he's a black belt in a fucking bunch of different shit.
Yeah,
That's a bad motherfucker. You see
he was part of the, what is it?
Spetsnaz, yeah.
Spetsnaz
Well,
and the
Carl-
Special Forces in Russia, KGB too.
Carl says the army,
And you see who
KGB.
our leader is. Now it's not.
Yeah.
It's not saying. It's just because other people
Well,
they
that's
don't see.
because
They don't see
Russia
us.
elects strong men.
They don't see us, the
Yeah.
random
like the whole
citizen on
country's
TV.
thing.
They see him every day.
Well, Carl-
Any Russians looking at Biden like this fucking pussy? Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't hire that fucker to be a goddamn Walmart.
like Carl
Yeah,
just said,
fuck.
the army has changed its motto from Army Strong to We Can't Win a War, you'll be left behind.
Yeah.
We'll give the enemy equipment, but hey, we're woke as fuck. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
I mean,
explaining this to guys at work because we were talking about going to war.
we're gonna
If-
pay
if-
for sex
if
changes
fucking-
in the military now.
If Russia goes to take over Ukraine, apparently, like Biden said, it's going to be another world war. When's the last time we fought an army with any technology?
It's
The
never
Taliban,
been,
the
it's never
Taliban,
been
that
a
was
near
shit.
peer.
It's
No.
been,
Anything.
and guess what?
We've
We
always had
still
night
pretty
vision.
much got our
It's
asses
not
kicked.
gonna, it's not gonna work out.
No, it's not going to be a
it's
good.
not gonna
It's
work.
And
not
these
gonna be good.
these are two ex-military right here too. You were Army, right? No? What were you?
Well, for that reaction.
I was in the Marine Corps.
Marine
Come
Corps.
Yeah, Marine
So,
Corps.
was
Marine
it a
Corps. Okay,
24
they're both
pack
Marine
or a
Corps.
50 pack?
I thought one was in the Army, I'm sorry.
24 pack?
on. I'm
or
a big
50
50 pack. I don't give a fuck.
I got buddies
Oh,
that were-
yeah, but wait a minute, we're gonna send Camel Toe over to, where is it? We're sending her to some foreign
Oh,
country
yeah.
to talk about
She's
border
gonna
control.
figure it out.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do?
We can't send her to our own border,
What's she gonna
which
do?
is
blow?
overrun, but we're gonna send her to, where is it, the fucking UK or some fucking place?
Sure.
He's sending her somewheres overseas to talk border control, while our border is being overrun
Wide
daily.
the fuck open. That's fine.
It'd be like, and it's.
Oh, wait, Damon says Truly is starting to like us more and more because she believes in being an independent.
Told her. She's coming out of the closet.
Oh,
It's
Tony
happening.
D is back and they didn't delete him. NOP is cool, but I can't vote in the primary. That's why if enough fucking people get out of the Democrat and Republican Party, they won't have primaries. Or the primaries will be fully open like they are in some states to everyone.
It's and I tell you, it's tough right now because I go to work and I get fucking berated
Europe, that's where
for
it
not
is.
being vaccinated, being voting Republican, all this shit,
my
and you
God.
have to have a backbone to stand up for yourself. And I feel like a lot of people do not have that
Yeah,
backbone.
No,
they,
they
don't,
don't.
fucking have the balls
And
to
I
fucking say fuck
guarantee,
off.
I would guarantee that a lot of people got the vaccine simply because the people around them
Yeah.
said,
There's,
you're not going to get the
she,
vaccine."
she might be watching right now.
Cousin
There's
Scott,
a friend of ours, she got
If
it.
you take a shit outside, they know you're doing it because they have satellites.
Two jabs, you keep
He
the
had-
fucking
I got
job.
it to continue
Right.
college.
And I'm telling you,
Oh, that's where they're right. I hope, and you know what, Mike? Whenever time someone tells me they got it, my first is, I hope you're gonna be okay.
yeah. the thing
I'm
is,
not scared. I'm pretty sure I already had it.
It's
When I
tough
was-
though. It's
when I
tough
was
for
in the
him. It's
hospital,
tough. He's
when you were sitting in
self-employed.
my chair, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
He's self-employed. You're
Yeah.
self-employed.
But
I'm making a good living for me. I cannot afford to turn down my
But
good
for-
living that I'm making because they're gonna make me get a shot.
But
If they
this woman
came down
did
to it-
that. She
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
She was a good soldier.
Yeah.
Got the shot, right?
Yeah.
Now she's burned all of her sick time and all of
Because
her
she is
vacation
fucked up.
time
Yeah.
going to the doctor trying to figure out
Yeah.
what the fuck's wrong with her.
Yeah.
So what's the
But where it's gonna come crumbling down is because I know a lot of people who got it, but ain't going back for the.
Fuck no.
Every single
the
person I
extra
know
ones.
that not every, I won't say every single person. First of all, I don't know anyone who was unvaccinated who's gotten COVID. I got about
We've
3,
tried.
4, 5. I put in some effort to get COVID. I have not had COVID. I know people that are vaccinated who've had COVID 3, 4 times, and it's just like out of nowhere.
Efficacy rate, right?
And we've hung out with him the entire
Yeah,
time. It's not like
it's been, he knows. He's heard some stories
Yep.
of the shit that
It's
happened.
fucking bullshit.
But everybody that I know that's gotten the shots, the majority of them have not gone back for the fucking boosters. And when they start talking a 4th, 5th, or 6th, they're
You're like,
saying they're
fuck
not
no.
going to.
This is
And that's
the
what's going to crumble it to the ground because they know they're not going to keep. There's no way they can keep.
But this is the thing that people that are probably watching this don't realize. If you want to get vaccinated and get fucking your booster shot 18 times, none of us in this room are saying
Yeah, go for it.
No.
don't.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do and that's what you believe in,
Like I
then go
said,
ahead.
anyone that I hang out with, friends or whatever, that
yeah.
like I got buddies that are still in the army.
Yeah.
And they were mandated,
Yeah.
army,
Yeah.
New York
Exactly.
Guard.
Marine Corps
And my,
too, they
and
have
my
Marine Corps
first,
too, yeah.
That's why
my
they
first
just changed the
fucking thing
tattoos.
is
Yeah.
like, bro, I hope you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. And
Like
it's
I'm more worried that they got it than them getting sick.
and I
with it.
just hope they're making an educated decision. Well, I'm telling you right now, if I
I
was,
mean, my one buddy, he's a technician.
yeah.
All right,
You know,
Tony. If
you gotta
I'm
do
mixing up
20
your words, give us your true
25
words.
Or 30 years in
I can tell you if I
retired.
was 18 and this happened and I just got into the Marine Corps because all we want to do since we can remember is just we want to be in the military,
Right.
whatever. And they said you got to get vaccinated, you got to get out. We'd probably be like, fuck it, we're gonna
Fuck
get
it, see ya.
vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they just loosened up a ton of restrictions in the Marine Corps. The tattoo policy was very strict.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Now
this-
we
Look
just
what-
loosened it up.
And
Well,
this
you guys
and this
are
is going to go
20 years
downhill
old,
too.
Middle 20s.
Mid-20s.
So around 2007, I had to go to reclass school. So I was a
Was
tank-
you
I
were
was
a
a
tank guy,
tanker.
right?
I was
Yeah.
a tanker for 11 years.
Good
I
shit.
got out, and then the ex-wife left me. I had no retirement, so I'm like, okay, I'm going back in. I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna kill it. I had 11 years in. I'm just like, what's the longest enlistment I can do? Because I'm going at 20. Well, they got rid of the tanks, so I had to go to reclass school. So I'm down in Aberdeen, Maryland, in 2007. And the quality of privates that were coming through, I could not fucking believe
Sure,
it.
that's what-
Neck tattoos.
Yeah.
We had this one kid
seen it.
in training that got busted doing steroids. They found drugs hidden on posts. I'm like, you don't even have a car. How the fuck are you getting drugs? Like, what the? They were letting anybody and everybody in, but now, if you don't take this experimental drug, you're not allowed to fucking serve your country.
You know,
Tony
Which
D.
you raised your right hand willingly to fucking do.
Hang on, Tony D. You
Blows my fucking mind.
mentioned Trump first. Yeah, dude. But when are you gonna fucking mention what Pudding Brain is doing?
Tell us what Biden.
Come on, that's all we keep asking. Stop mentioning Trump.
Top 5 is a popular thing. Top 5. Give me Biden's top 5 attaboys. Did a good job.
Exactly,
Americans have profited off of what he's done.
can you
Go now.
reasonably think of something that Biden has done positive for this country?
No, not even.
Not even in
And
a,
it's not
Can you
because
tell
I
me
hate
what
him.
Biden's done in the last
I really-
40
I really-
years
I-
for this
I have
country?
really tried to fucking.
and
work.
after you served, we served. We
I mean,
we want.
I was in
we,
during the Clinton administration,
Yeah.
bud.
You
you
actually-
got nothing.
yeah.
You got no money.
See
we
you,
literally
Ron.
served for the bettering of America. That's not even
Yeah.
a word, but if he's not has not done a single thing.
No.
I got it.
So
We
was
might have
that.
voted. The voting might have been shit. It might have been all fucking jacked up, fake, whatever.
All right, Tony
But-
D says he doesn't hate Trump, but Republicans can find a better choice. What do you think? I think you need to sell us on your boy. Stop talking about Trump. We just went through DeSantis, Noem, all these other people. Who you got? Who they gonna run in 4 years when Pudding Brain is in a fucking
Oh, no,
mental
so-
home for
did
old
he
people?
say he was running again? No.
I
What's
mean-
it gonna be, like 89?
Stop talking about the other side. Give us your side, dude. Come on.
Like I said, I wouldn't hire
That's
him to
the
be a fucking
problem. None of
Walmart
you
breeder.
can talk about what's going on now because it's so fucked up that there's no way to justify it.
I would be fucking embarrassed to say that I voted for Biden. I would.
I mean,
and I don't. And I'm telling you right now.
I've been in, this is why I got off of Facebook. I had some acquaintance-ish, bike riding friends that were total fucking hated Trump.
Motorcycle or like Honda?
Motorcycle.
Damon says
I don't fucking know, dude.
Damon says he only uses the tip.
Yeah, the tip.
Then Truly's not really happy
We
then.
rode bikes together, whatever. And the husband was an ex-Navy guy. He was military.
Arthur
And
says
they
he
were
can't see
total
his tip.
fucking Trump hating. Like they listened to everything that CNN and ABC, all the alphabet soup had to fucking say about him. Couldn't fucking think for themselves.
Yeah.
And then we got on the whole mask thing and all this other bullshit. And that's why I finally shook hand on Facebook. It was like, I thought I knew you people, but
2-inch
no, I don't.
Punisher.
We've
Jesus.
all-
And it's like,
It's easy to
and
do.
now I like my dad does it all the time because they were basically friends of my parents that they rode with.
Yeah.
So as friends of my whatever. But it's like my dad even trolls on Facebook. He's like,
Yeah.
so, how's things going?
But this is the
Biden
thing
voters?
about-
Where y'all? I mean, for 81 million people, you're awfully fucking quiet.
But the
This
thing
fucking
is,
thing.
for our side, and
thanks
their
for your
side, I feel like
service,
they get shut
Dennis
down.
Hayes.
Mentally, they shut. This is who
their
whatever.
brains explode.
None of us here are
I mean,
not
it's
against an
easier.
open. We're all
Yeah,
we're listening
yeah.
to any conversation, open to anything. Like you said, fuck
If
Trump
you-
for
well,
whatever,
I mean,
whatever.
Look at Bill Maher, the biggest liberal.
Tell 'em
fucker,
thanks
like,
for their
this
service,
fucking-
Keith.
He's basically red pilled him fucking self.
Yeah.
Like that's why I quit. He quit. Same thing. We're not gonna convince this fucktard.
We're the first
that
ones-
Whatever.
if a-
They gotta find out for themselves. I mean, finally, fucking pry your eyes open and see what the fuck's going on in this country, man.
We're
I mean,
the first ones. If a Republican's doing something fucking stupid, we're the first ones to sit there and say, "Yeah,
What
that
the
dude's
fuck is
fucking
wrong? Yeah,
stupid."
I
But it
fucking
goes
hate
both.
Rhino.
It goes both ways. Now
It's like I came
do
up with a
we-
saying one night: if you keep a progressive liberal Democrat quiet long enough, you can hear a rhino get its horns. Look at Dan Crenshaw. He's a fucking veteran. He's a fucking
Taylor
rhino.
Aldridge, I'm a little
He's
late to
aligning
the show.
himself with
Yes, you
all the
are.
fucking rhinos. He said somebody asked him during a fucking. He was at some get together somewhere recently, and someone asked him about voter fraud, and he called the guy a fucking idiot. That he believed that there was voter fraud. Do a poll on how many Americans think that there was fraud in this last election. I tell you what, that's gonna be kind of high. Because there's some fucking shit going
Well,
on.
stop and think about what's going on now, like with Georgia,
Yeah,
the rules and all
Arizona,
that. They're-
Pennsylvania.
They're worried about, voter fraud and all that, but you told us in the last election, there's no such thing as voter fraud.
But it was all over the place in 16, right?
But now, yeah, in 16 there was, 20 there wasn't, but now we're worried about voter fraud again in 22 and 24. What the fuck, Democrats? I mean, so the only time we're worried about voter fraud is for you and your concerns? That's why we need to mail everybody a ballot so that your dead neighbor can get one, and the person who now lives in their house can just say, oh, fuck it, fill it out, send it in. I mean,
All of us who have a fucking brain literally piss me immediately. All of us, I feel like all of us are somewhat just way more educated than anyone else who doesn't believe in this. You need your fucking ID to buy alcohol. You
Exactly.
need your ID to buy fucking cigarettes, but you go to vote and you don't need your fucking ID.
you need your ID for just about anything. You can't get on a plane, you can't rent a car, you can't.
And immediately, and you can tell me that in fucking 5 minutes, and I'm immediately like, well, something's fucked up.
All right, if you're all deleting Tony D and he's actually saying something
in,
good
let him
about the left, let him in first. I want to see what he's saying.
Just like the COVID thing.
Actually-
as soon as the numbers
Oh,
are
you guys
fucked,
don't have it on
you
your
fucking
phone.
lost. You lost me immediately.
Normally you can see what they said if you push some button that says,
Well, we're not.
no, that ain't what I wanted.
My
Usually-
shit won't work. This one.
like when I watch Rick's and somebody gets shit canned, I can read what the message was by pushing on it or
Oh, no, I
something.
should delete it, man.
But I don't know. I was just curious if he actually came up with something.
Old man bladder.
I feel like
Uh-oh, Tony. Mr. Bill says, check out the vaccine and death rates in Israel, Tony. You're spreading bullshit from Fauci. There's cold ones in there, I think. Still a few. So must be Tony
Drop
D's
five. I thought
new
it was
thing
gonna
is
be
talking
more
about.
than you guys.
No,
I
I
feel
just
like
put
anything-
some in after they get empty.
And I feel you guys are pretty fucking harsh. You fucking, we sit in the apartment and fucking listen to what you guys are spitting. Sometimes like, oh, that was fucking whatever. But the thing is, we all we can still be cool and disagree on something. But
Well, that's
it's
how
like-
it was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
10
I bet you right now, we might not like to admit it, but if somebody came on there and was a Biden supporter and gave an educated statement, we would be like, okay, that's
I'd
about
listen
right.
to him. I'd listen to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody that wants to give an educated statement,
And I'm
but the
not
problem
saying-
is
I'm
most
not
of them
saying-
don't.
just
Us
doesn't
fucking-
come on and say, well, Trump. Well,
I mean, the comments are pretty.
I'm not saying us pounding 10 beers is not
All right.
educated anymore. You know? Fuck.
Damon, I don't want to hear about your penis or your balls anymore, okay? That's for you and truly.
like I said, they make pills for that shit.
Eric DeGroat, see ya.
Made by Pfizer, I think. So, you know, that's fine.
Timmy Wiesner says Joe's top 5 things: 5 free crack pipes, 4 free
there a real
needles,
thing?
Yes, it is.
Where the-
3
I haven't
free
seen that.
homes
Is
for
that a real
illegals,
thing?
Very recent.
2
I
lower
thought
gas
it was
prices,
joking.
and the number one
What
thing
are-
he has
so
done for
they're just-
USA
what
was
are they
fix
trying to,
COVID.
like,
Yeah,
government
great
crack?
job, didn't he?
You get
Is it like
you get a
Oregon where they
government-
lowered the
a
fucking-
government issued crack
Was it
pipe?
Oregon or Washington where they opened like safe sites to do heroin?
It's like Ithaca in New York.
Same thing when fucking California was doing the same thing.
When
I watched a video tonight before we came on. It was on Instagram. This guy in New York City. I don't know if the guy was homeless or whatever, but he poked his head into what I'm assuming was like a legal drug house across the road from a daycare.
Yeah.
And he's like, so let me get this straight. I can't come in and get a free meal, but I can come in and smoke my government crack. Cool.
Yep.
Thumbs up. Moving on. Like, this is where we're at in America. This is 2022 right now.
When I worked
Keep
down in,
them all fucking drugged up and numb, right?
Well, Carl,
when I
don't
worked
get.
down in Ithaca, they had the same thing. It's like safe heroin shooting.
Well,
place.
Because they think it's not gonna, it's gonna prevent
They have
diseases and
people
shit
there
like
that
that.
give out free needles.
Oh, yeah.
Like clean needles, which
So where's the free needles for
So-
people that need insulin?
And
So,
I personally, if
Carl-
you wanna fucking do drugs
And
and
they
fuck
have
your
vol-
body up, do you.
they have volunteers that stand there.
Yeah, you know.
With Narcan.
Carl, you and Keith don't get into an argument here. My theory always
How
has
much
been,
sense does that make?
you be you, I'll be me.
And who's
I don't
paying
think
for
the
it?
shot, I think the shot does different things to different people. That's just it. Look at the whole Bob Saget thing going on now. Well, now he fell and hit his head and had a concussion and went to bed and died. Well, he also had just gotten his
Booster or the second
booster,
one?
so,
Second one.
Betty White.
or second one, or, I mean, I think it affects different, it's like I said with
That
my
old bitch
father.
fucking
You
lived through a
take
lot
Betty
of
from
shit.
us, we're pissed.
My parents were dead set on getting it. I'm telling you, in my opinion, my father's immune system sucked to start with, so
And it's
that's
not
what
just-
fucking killed him,
and
in
it's
my
not
opinion.
just that.
That's
It's
my
the-
opinion.
It's the
It
whole,
reacts different to different people.
and it's that, but it's the whole ignoring or silencing anyone that challenges it. They don't want to hear about any adverse reactions. They don't want to hear about any fucking deaths. They don't want to fucking acknowledge any of that shit. And then they want to have 50, was it? At first they wanted 55 years. Now they bumped it up to 75 years to tell you what's in the ingredients. And that doesn't raise a red flag?
I feel
What
like
the fuck?
Anybody who disagrees with us watches like, well, they're against the vaccine. They're telling everybody.
Go ahead, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
But all we want is just to be able to do whatever the fuck we want to. That's it. It's not a big deal.
You shouldn't be
Human
forced
autonomy.
to do something
No.
in order to feed your family and work. Shouldn't be forced to do something to be able to go into a restaurant to eat or to go into a store to
It's
shop.
a choice.
When 1.2 million fucking people crossed the southern border that
Wide
weren't
open.
forced to do anything.
Yep.
End of story, Tony D and the rest of you. Why should anybody be forced to do something when we're flocking this country full of fucking people who aren't being forced to do any of the
And they're
same
not vetted
things?
by any means.
And they're not paying a fucking dime in taxes,
We're paying.
like the people who are being forced to do it.
Who's paying for the hotel rooms these fuckers are
If
staying?
you can convince me different on that, go for it.
Fuck.
What you got here earlier? That guy was it LA or San Francisco? Homeless dude was getting paid by the state $625 and free drugs
I'll tell you what.
to be homeless in LA.
And in my opinion, looking at all the numbers,
But you gotta
especially
think for
here,
a second.
people aren't dying from the vid, they're dying with it.
Yeah.
Okay, when the college professor from the CDC comes out and says, this blew my mind, 75% of the people who have died had four comorbidities or more, and her really scientific statement was, they were really unwell people.
Well, no shit. So what if those same people got pneumonia? Got the flu really bad?
I feel like this whole COVID thing could have been over fucking.
If they
It
left
would
the
have been.
fucking alone-
If it was just a,
It
if it
would
was
have
a-
been.
an absolute choice thing.
If they left it the fuck alone,
I mean,
we would just deal with it
And
like
it
we do
would've
with the
been-
flu.
and I
We
can
would have
tell you
got to
right now-
Omicron a lot quicker.
I can tell you right now.
I mean, look at the
something-
numbers.
I
So
mean, it's just like every other virus. It
2019.
just lessens
Yeah.
us.
Exactly. As they mutate, they
thinking
lessen.
numbers.
It's no shit.
We had 20.
You think when measles started,
Yep.
it was fucking.
Well, how many? I mean, you guys are young bucks. I mean, what's the last time you got your fucking your measles booster?
I don't know.
Like
When,
your
I was,
Whatever the fuck they were giving us in the military.
when we got fucking shot 18 times,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, I
shot
got the
overseas.
Scott, the fucking
Yeah.
anthrax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I got it
yeah.
right there.
Well-
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
I've literally been sitting in medical and naval, and they've been giving me a shot, and I'm like,
What's that?
what is this? And they're like, I don't know. And then they're like, oh shit. I was like, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
They're
Oh,
like,
shit.
come back tomorrow. We gotta
Hopefully
give
you're
you.
not
They
dead.
gave me the wrong shit.
They're like, yeah, we gotta give you another shot. I was like, well, what is this one? They're
But
like,
it-
I don't know.
One you probably shouldn't have gotten.
But
Whoops.
this,
Okay. I guess my malaria is good then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure
When
where
did-
you
when-
guys.
when-
I mean, I've eaten my fucking dinner off the desert floor.
You've-
I'm pretty
and
sure
you've
my
been-
immune
you're-
system's pretty good.
did you? Well, obviously you were deployed. I've heard just. I don't remember all your stories.
look
But
like you're going to really shit on.
what was your timeline basically? Like you,
94 to 2017 ish, but I never got to go.
you
to-
retired in 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I got
Oh,
out
shit.
in.
It's after working we got out.
No, I went in 2014.
Oh Jesus. That was my last deployment. Was 14.
Fuck. Where'd you? I did 5 years. I
It
did
was
5
bu-
years.
Dude, I had the easiest time.
Yeah.
Even with a combat MOS, I never
What was
got
your? Because you said you reclassed or
fucking 60 wheeled vehicle mechanic.
Oh, okay.
And I was already E5.
That's what he. That's
I was
what
already an E5 sergeant, so I was a supervisor.
That's
so
what
it's
he
like,
did. Like
I
how
showed
he-
up and I'm like, yeah, go work on the truck.
See, you should do a live stream at your place sometime and have these two
Oh,
come.
we could do army
Stories
shit.
aren't re-
Oh, we could do military
I
shit for
guarantee
hours.
I was deployed twice. I didn't do shit really.
Dude, when the internet would go down, the office people would go home. My guys are out in the shop. It's 126 fucking degrees and they're still working. Oh, the internet's down, so the office people get to go back home. Go fuck yourself.
All right, we're starting to lose people because we've gone way over what we normally do. We're at 2.5 hours.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
We still got
178
We
people.
got a lot of beers to drink. We gotta get out of here.
Uh-oh. All right, folks, we're gonna call it. We will.
We'll have to get together and do it.
Maybe
Oh,
these
yeah, we
three
should.
can do
Yeah, we
a
should.
military
Yeah.
live stream sometime.
I'll get Beer Stud 1 and Beer Stud 2 in my phone.
So we'll either see you in 3 or 5 weeks because it sounds like 4 weeks
It's all
falls when
about
I'm
him.
gone.
It's
So-
all about him and the golf, you know. So, you know, we got to work around the golf.
Maybe in the
schedule.
meantime, these three can do a military one.
I'd be down with that.
There you
'cause I
go.
haven't done shit in a while.
So we'll see you all in the near future.
You're gonna,
Later.
we gotta get you guys to fuck.